So, welcome to my virtual birthday party. For those of you who are watching the replay of this live, um, this is actually the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube and actually shown my face, well, half of my face. But if you guys follow me, you already know what I look like, especially if you are Instagram or Facebook followers, and of course, TikTok. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate your donation. You did not have to do that. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And, that's not actually why I'm on here tonight. I basically have very few real life friends in the time of the Rona. And it's just one of those things where I would so much rather hang out online with people that I know that I'm friends with. And I just think virtual friend parties are so much better than, you know, going out and dealing with people in person. I feel like I'm so outgoing, but I'm also such a hermit. I hate hanging out with people and interacting and socializing. I have social anxiety. So yeah, if you were to meet me in person, I might actually seem kind of different. But anyways, I think that's probably just my Capricorn moon eyeballing everybody, looking them up and down, making sure that they ain't sus. So happy birthday. Thank you. You know what? This is a curse of mine. Ever since I was a kid, anytime I see someone say happy birthday or hear it, I just have to say it back. I don't know why. But thank you so much for being here and celebrating with me. And I really appreciate all of your comments and your support in general. I definitely have done lives before. If you know me from Facebook, I used to go live a lot in the group that I am a moderator in, and it's called Messy Awakening, and it's on Facebook, obviously. But as a modmin in that group, I used to go live a lot and do full moon and new moon rituals. But life just gets crazy, and honestly, it's so busy and so draining to do lives, so I kind of took a step back from it for a while. But if this is something that you enjoy and you like interacting live and being a part of this type of energy, then definitely comment, let me know. And of course, thank you to those of you who have been members of the Spicy Subscriber Society. I really appreciate your support there as well. And just in general, thank you so much. If you just started following me or if you have been subscribed for a long time, it's been a long, crazy ass trip, right? It's been a long journey. And the last time I went live was for my birthday last year, actually, and I did a giveaway for my birthday. But I just did the giveaway for the end of Virgo season, and I will be doing another giveaway for Libra season, obviously. And I will be doing that pretty much every full moon is kind of how I like to organize it. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much. There really is going to be no structure, so if you came here expecting, an actual party, all you're going to really get is the sounds of my refrigerator making ice and scaring me half to death until my phone dies, basically. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to, as you can see too, I've got my candle out here. I plan on making my birthday wish. I had a really long week, for those of you who know me. Dealing with children being sick, and now I'm getting sick, and just one thing after another. It's been such a long week, but again, those of you who have shown support on my recent videos and have said that they've resonated, and anyone who has purchased private readings from me, I really appreciate you guys. And also, I'm going to be doing a paid sponsorship coming up here in my next cluster of videos, and so on and so forth. My lovely friends at KeenAstrology.com and Horoscope.com are going to be sponsoring my videos, and because of that, I will be offering a special code that you can use if you're on a budget. And obviously, I know you guys love to get private readings from me, but if you ever just want a second opinion, obviously Keen is really big and well-known, trusted psychics and mediums all over the world. And with my coupon, you will end up getting a 10-minute reading for $1.99. So I think it's a pretty good offer, and I will link my code down below once I actually post the video, but just kind of throwing that out there for you guys. And me personally, if I'm going through something to the point where I need a personal reading, I'm also the type, like I said, Capricorn moon, I like to get a second opinion, or just in general, see how you connect. So yeah, that's going to be coming up, so feel free to take advantage of that. And of course, obviously, I'm open for bookings if you would like to get a reading from me, chat with me. So yeah, anyways, enough of like the announcements and stuff. I think I'm just gonna start pulling cards and see what comes out, because like I said, it's been a long week and I just wanted a set time where I could see. What did I tell you? Can you hear the refrigerator? Is it not the most aggressive refrigerator you've ever heard? Honestly, it's kind of scary. Anyways, so yes, I am going to just kind of make my birthday wish. And I ask you guys, for those of you who know me, to just pray with me in general. So yeah, I'm also eating a cake pop and drinking tea because I felt like that would be appropriate. Usually I make cupcakes for everyone else, and I just kind of thought to myself, like, who bakes for the baker? Well, you know. So Starbucks it was today. I got my free beverage, which was nice. If you guys like Starbs, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, most of y'all who know me already know what I'm wishing for. And obviously for good health and for more lovely subscribers like you to join us on this crazy journey called life. And yeah, just in general, feel free to stack your wishes on top of this candle. Watch it burn out, enjoy the setup, and hopefully it is calming and soothing for you guys on a lovely Thursday night. So yeah, let's see. I have some meditative mind in the background. Just kind of let me know if you guys can hear the music or if I should lower it, turn it up. Because honestly, I'm just getting adjusted. I don't ever really go live on YouTube, so I'm not sure how the feedback is and all of that. I know on the Facebook lives, oh, hello, Lady Soldier. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Linda, my love, I see you with all of your chili peppers. So yeah, on Facebook, the comments used to lag like, oh my gosh, the worst. Worse than your worst day of Mercury retrograde lag. It would just lag every single time. So a lot of times I didn't even see half the comments. So if I miss you or I don't see your comment, or I don't answer you specifically, it's because the comments are kind of coming in and then they disappear. So I have like 2 seconds really to look at the screen, and I can just read what I can read and then it goes away. So if you want to reach out to me privately, or in general, just comment in the live chat and I'm going to go back and read through it and make sure that I comment to you guys. And always reach out to me and email me and DM me. You know, some of y'all like to hit me up in the DMs, which I love. So yeah, thank you so much again. I love you guys. Yeah, this birthday candle looks kind of gnarly. And you know what? The flames are crazy because my air conditioning is on. But yeah, I do. I see it leaning. It's like coming for me. So I'm going to be using a collection of decks that, with the exception of one that my friend Allison got for me. She's my Witchy-Woo sister, partner in crime. I'm so glad she's going to be moving to my state. If you don't already know, I live in North Cackalack. Whether you love it or hate it, this is where I reside. So she's going to be moving down here. I'm so excited to have like a real life friend. I've been friends with her since I was basically a child. And yeah, so I'm sure you've seen her commenting on things on Instagram. She's a public relations specialist. And yeah, I'm just so excited about that. Anyways, she's my bestest friend in the whole world. And she gave me all 3 of these decks. So I'm going to use them because right now she's actually driving here. And yeah, so I'm really excited. I love this deck. And you know what? I hate to say it, but when I first got this deck, I felt like I didn't connect with it. And immediately I was just kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to like this one. And I never used it. And then I started feeling called to use it in private readings, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And it's one of my favorites. It's called the Spellcasting Oracle. And you know what? I'll show you guys the booklet. It's just really great. Lots of great themes in here. For those of you who watch my intimate extended readings, I just recently used these, the erotic fantasy series that I did, which, by the way, you guys, just so you know, if you've been waiting on the news, I'm pretty sure the winners of Zodiac readings are Capricorn, duh, obviously. I feel like Capricorn is always the number one, and then it was, who else? I think Libra made it, Aquarius, and I want to say either Taurus or Scorpio. I have to double check. It was getting kind of neck and neck there for a minute. So Libra may have even been knocked out, but your intimate extended bonus readings are coming this week. I might be sounding like this, kind of mannish. And, you know, it kind of reminds me of Friends. Remember when Phoebe got sick and then she had that like sexy voice and she was singing at the coffee shop and she got better and her sexy voice went away. She started licking people's tissues and being totally disgusting. I mean, people used to do shit like that before all of this coronavirus stuff happened. So, you know, this week has been kind of weird for me because we haven't been sick in forever. We have been staying to ourselves. So this is just like, ugh. I hate it, but also get ready for sexy voice, intimate extended bonus readings. And then, of course, I will do a twin flame soul connection reading in the same context. And then we've got a new moon in Libra coming up. So I'm kind of excited about that. New moons are like my favorite time. I've been avoiding talking about Mercury retrograde in this segment because I feel like Mercury retrograde really came for my life this time. And the last couple of Mercury retrogrades just kind of went by for me. No issues. I didn't have any problems. I never found myself getting agitated or upset about anything. I was just kind of like, tra-la-la. This one, I don't know. And then I read something about how Libra placements were going to have it rough. I think it was like Libra rising, Cancer rising, which I'm a Cancer rising. It's just so much, you know? So hopefully it dissipates very soon because I can't take it no mo. I just can't do it, y'all. I can't carry on anymore. It's been so rough. But yeah, so anyways, I'll quit belly aching. And like I said, we're wishing for good health and great things to come in this solar year of mine. And like I said, all of y'all's wishes. Oh, and you know what? Y'all know I always do this. I always cut the deck and I'm like, don't look, don't look. And then I look. Well, the first card that came out is manifestation, which I think is great. So that's a good sign. And I also have a piece of my own hair stuck on this little snaggle of a nail that I've been desperately holding on to for the last couple of days. So just bear with me. If you notice any fuzzies or things that are just kind of wailing around, it's that. So I need to get my nails done is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, so let's see what we have. So these messages obviously are made to resonate with anyone who's watching in some way, shape, or form. As you all know, gender, energy, time, all those things are fluid. Some of the messages may be for you, some of them may not. So try not to, and you know what? The whole storyline may resonate with you, but if something doesn't, obviously use your discernment. It just might not be your specific message. Y'all know this if y'all follow my channel. So let me just pull a damn card already. I don't know why I'm like taking my time, but I'm really focused on this candle. It's burning really slow. And you know what? That just kind of reminds me of my life in general. I feel like I've had a lot of things that I've been trying to manifest. And, you know, it's always the temperance card that slaps me across the face. Or it's always just seeing small hints and glimmers of things coming into fruition, but then, still needing to wait, And it's kind of exhausting sometimes. So, if you listen to my most recent reading, I was talking about how with Mercury retrograde happening right now in Libra, obviously it's got a lot to do with relationships. I've been reading a lot about how karmic relationships are coming to an end in this season, which we hear a lot about these repetitive themes, but obviously, it's repetitive because there are so many people, and yeah, the messages do tend to kind of go on a wheel and keep going, because what you might be going through now, someone may not have gotten to that point yet, and so maybe their message is going to come up a month from now, and you're like, well, I've been waiting on that same thing. Well, you know what, it takes as long as it takes, right? I say that all the time. It just takes as long as it takes. And the more you rush it, the more you stress it, the more you worry about what it's going to look like. Or if you get too specific with your manifestations, it's kind of like you're shooting yourself in the foot, right? So Mercury retrograde asks us to look back on those things that we've manifested and that we're waiting on, and ways that we have been shooting ourselves in the foot, in a sense. Seeing things about ourselves in a different way, as far as how we communicate with people. But also, you do know that there's a bunch of other like everything's in retrograde right now. So this is just a big time for looking back on the past before moving forward. So if you're a part of my members only area, this is something I talked about in there, where the energy of the Five of Cups came up, and it was a chance for us all to look back on what wasn't, so that we could call in what is. So the things, thank you so much for your donations, guys. I really appreciate it. The comments are kind of coming fast and then they disappear. It's so crappy. I wish they would just leave the comments up. Let me see if there's a way I can make it. Oh no, let me not fuck with that, because, excuse my language, I'm sorry. Hopefully YouTube doesn't cut me off for cussing. But then I'll just tell them, you know what, it's my birthday, and I'll cuss if I want to, right? And then we'll just take this party somewhere else. We'll go to Instagram, or we'll go to TikTok. So we'll find a way, damn it. And eventually I'm going to pull a card. But I don't know. I just felt like kind of repeating that message. So releasing the things that no longer serve us is the big theme of the full moons. And the Pisces full moon was so emotional. And I think the moon is actually in Cancer right now, which is probably why I'm a hot mess. But it's allowing ourselves to really grieve those things and really stare at them hard and realize that we've grieved over something that wasn't for us, essentially. Okay, so for those of you waiting on someone specific, what wasn't was what was happening before, right? And now you're waiting for what is supposed to happen, or what you do want to call in, which is, for a lot of you, reunion, reconciliation. So time to put the past to bed and allow these final things to come up and be purged. And you know what? It's never going to even be final, right? Because next time something big happens astrologically, these same themes are going to come up. And that is on astrology, okay? So if you know about the planets and what they be making us people down here do, and we always talk about as above, so below, that's what we're talking about. As the planets turn, right? That should be like a fucking soap opera. As the planets turn, like, we're fucked down here. We're basically doing whatever the planets are deciding to do, and our human bodies are reacting to that energy because we are below the stars, right? We are governed by the stars. So if you don't believe in astrology, then just honestly just leave, okay? Because I'm gonna need you to let me add that to the wish. Anyone who doesn't believe in astrology, I'm gonna need them to start doing so, because it's facts, okay? So anyways, let's pull a card today in the century before my phone dies, before my next solar return. I really love y'all. And you know what? The camera is so far away, I can't even barely see y'all's names, but I swear, when I read, that's going to be my birthday present, is reading through all of the live chat comments. So hopefully none of y'all are being haters. And if anyone is, I hope that y'all will defend me down there. So So that used to happen sometimes on the Facebook Live. People would come in and say some irrelevant shit or like make a weird comment. And it's just kind of like, really, bro? See yourself out. Thanks. So yeah, that's kind of the energy I've been rocking with today is, like I said before, it's my birthday and I'll do what I want to. I ate my favorite restaurant today, which is amazing. I got my free Starbucks drink. It was a great day, besides the fact that everybody was sick. We made the best of it. So the candle went out. I know, right? Can I get a damn card? Can you show me some love? I'm over here telling y'all about how this is my favorite deck. I love using it for private readings. And now it's like, maybe it's because there's 25 of y'all in here. 26. Oh, this one was a hopper, so I'm going to take it. Ooh, you know what, y'all? Not even to get like TMI, but this card says beauty, okay? And this is like, it literally looks like me. Okay? Fat rolls and all. Wing flaps and all. Fat ass and all. Like, it's my hair, everything. Looking in the mirror, beauty. Right? Sexy as fuck. And you know what? That's something too that we should talk about. I mean, look at how there's like gold fleck. It almost looks like she's a mermaid. I can attest to that. I've always felt like I was a mermaid in another life. And you know what? I have had dreams of being in what I think looks like Atlantis underwater. And there's this one recurring dream that I always have where I'm in this big, huge cavern of showers, and there's this underground entrance where there's like steps leading down further, but that's the place where I always stop. I never see anything further than that. So it's really interesting that she looks like she's a mermaid. She basically looks like me. So I guess this is going to be my reading. I'm just kidding. This can be everyone's reading, right? So beauty, appreciating yourself, loving yourself. And that's kind of the energy I see in this card. Someone who is loving themselves. She's taking care of herself. She's admiring herself. So I think that's something to be said about Libra season 2. Libra is the energy of beauty and love ruled by Venus. So I think it's really important to be in this energy always. And it's hard to be because, you know, we're our own worst critics, and not every day do I think I look like a sexy mermaid goddess. I mean, most days I think I look like the fucking Michelin man, but you know, it is what it is, right? You just have to appreciate what you've got and roll with it. You can't allow yourself to get bogged down in every crevice and roll and dimple and freckle and stretch mark and, you know, gray hair and all the list of things that you could complain about that I've complained about on my own damn self. You could get really bogged down in that, but I think that Spirit is reminding us that this is a great time, a great season to remember that we are beautiful in all of our flaws. That's what makes us beautiful. If everyone looked the same, we would be boring as hell, right? We wouldn't be interesting. There wouldn't be anything different to inquire about. It would just be all out there, right? There would be no fun, no pizzazz, no passion. Beauty is kind of the root to all of that. And it's not just about outer looks, obviously. She's looking at herself in the mirror, which means that she's also comfortable with who she is inside. So that's a big part of beauty, is inner beauty, right? Understanding that it's not just about your looks. It's not about the physical. It's about who you are as a person. And if you can't look yourself in the mirror and you can't lay your head down at night and feel good about the work that you do and the energy that you put out there, then, you know, you'll quickly start to manifest that ugly on the outside, right? So whoever needed to hear of that, let's see what else we have. A vampire killer, Linda, chased up into the top of the fucking comment disappeared before I could read it. And I consider myself a pretty fast reader, okay? Anyways, vampire killer. Did I tell you about the dream I had the other day when I did a protection spell? for the Pisces full moon. And that night, not only was there a cricket in my house, which is a sign of good luck and protection, but that night I had a dream where this big black spider was like tearing apart its flesh, like eating it, and it looked up at me with all of its eyes and it smiled, and I was like, what the hell? And its teeth were covered in blood, and it just went back to eating. And I was like, oh, word? Okay, so I wasn't really threatened by the spider, I was just more surprised. It was almost like someone in the spirit world was telling me that my protection spell was heard, like somebody was on detail watching my ass, making sure, like. And I think to myself, so I definitely always have felt protected ever since I was a child, but I felt like that was a very specific message. Dark shadows. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've never actually seen that. I need to see that. I feel like I'm such a movie buff, but there's always times where people tell me about something and I'm like, I've never seen that. And they're always like, what? How could you not have seen that? And I'm like, yeah, right. I've seen millions of movies, or so I think, but it's just endless. Just like there are endless TV shows right now. You could literally just probably sit and watch TV show after TV show and never run out of TV shows to watch until you die, because Netflix and all these other things. Drop the shows that you're watching, y'all. Drop them down below, because right now, I'm preparing myself for what's to come. I know that season 3 of You is coming on. I know that season 2 of Lock and Key is coming on soon on Netflix. The Witcher season 2 is coming out soon. Stranger Things is coming out early next year. I'm trying to think of all the things, all the ones. There's so many. I just kind of feel like it's endless. I could sit here for hours and talk about TV shows and never watch a single episode. Oh, The Vampire Diaries is something I really want to rewatch always. What else? American Horror Story. Listen, American Horror Story, I just finished watching the first part of season 10. So they're breaking it up into 2 parts, obviously. And the first part was pretty freaky, but I almost just kind of felt like I wasn't really scared. So I'm hoping that the second part is truly scary, because I want to be terrified when I watch that show. It's the whole purpose of watching it. I haven't actually watched Melody. Hey, I haven't. Charmaine, Linda, Jessica, Victoria, Believe, Melody, Brooklyn. Sorry, I just wanted to call out people while the screen let the comments stay. Haven't watched the series American Horror Stories with an S on the end, but I will say that I really appreciate everything that those writers do. I mean, I'm also a huge fan of Glee on the other end of the spectrum. Their American crime stories, the O.J. Simpson trials, the Versace season, those had me absolutely shook. And they weren't even a part of American Horror Story, but it's still horrifying. So that's definitely one that I would look into. Deny, I want to hear something creepy. The other night I was laying in bed meditating. I felt something. So why did I see a shadow? You saw a shadow? Okay, I only got so far as where you saw a shadow. Messy Awakening, Crystal's shop, and I also get a lot of my stuff. All of these stars are from Tiffany, it's designs by Tiffany W. So I usually link her shop down below in the description box. But if you guys ever need anything witchy, I mean, I also sell crystals to an extent. I sell other witchy items. If you ever need anything like that, protection, stones, things of that nature, definitely check that out. So yeah, let me go ahead and just get another card and see what's coming out here for the collective. And so once I get some collective messages, I was thinking of, once I get into the tarot, just kind of like pulling cards for people, like everyone that's in here. That's why I have all my decks out here. So Obviously I want to do kind of a group thing just because I really love y'all and I like hanging with y'all. But yeah, definitely want to continue on with that. So let's get some more general messages from the Spellcasting Oracle. I'm sure y'all can hear my nasal and congestion. Sounds lovely. Okay, so I kind of feel like this reading, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, and it could be about anything, but I kind of feel like this reading is leading into kind of telling us about our wishes. That's kind of what I'm feeling, okay? So we have clarity and fertility. Whoa, wait a second, y'all. Don't be going out there having no babies, okay? Don't be doing it. Make sure you protect. When I say protect yourselves, I also mean protect yourselves, because y'all don't want to be having no babies and doing anything like that unless you are in a great situation, right? Unless you know that you're going to be good to go. And I say that because I'm a single mom, and it's really difficult sometimes. And, even though I am apparently a fertile myrtle, it is very difficult, right, to bring children into this world. So, yeah, when I see clarity and fertility too, obviously not speaking in literal terms, but when I see fertility, I automatically think of the Empress as well. Okay, so the Empress is fertility, it's growth, it's expansion, it's abundance, and also the energy of Libra. So I kind of feel like, let me clear my throat to say what I'm about to say, because it clearly needs to happen with this clarity. And with this like crystal ball here and like looking into it, I kind of feel like I'm speaking it into existence. I feel like I'm going to get clarity on my situation, because I always consider myself the Empress. I always consider myself in that energy, even when I'm not feeling it, even when I have things to work on. I always envision myself in that energy, because that's the vibration of which I wish to be on. So always viewing yourself in that Empress energy, in that beauty. Okay, so for those of y'all who are wishing for clarity, I feel like that's what Spirit is saying is coming. But I think it's under the condition that you remember that you a bad bitch, okay? So basically, anytime you feel like you're not in this energy, or you're kind of wondering, okay, is it me? What's wrong with me? Am I not this? Am I not that? It's not about what you're not. It's about your so much that basic ass people can't handle that energy. So basically what you're calling in is what you are. So if you're calling in someone that's a divine being, a counterpart to be on your level, you can't be calling them in from an ugly place, from a place of darkness or sadness or grief or regret or any of those things that drag you down. Okay, this is the energy of someone remembering that they are beautiful, that they are worthy, that they're magical, that they're capable of calling in these things. Because, being fertile, again, doesn't necessarily have to be about making children, but being fertile means that you spur the growth in many different things. This could just be talking about you being someone who always attracts great business opportunities, you being someone who always is able to, make money in hard times and, make things out of nothing where you can sustain yourself. It's like you're the type of person that you never lack. Okay? So that was another big theme too, is looking away from what wasn't or what we don't have, and remembering that we're powerful enough to manifest what we want, where we want to be. But we have to also be in that energy. We can't just sit here and stare at a candle and say, I wish that this would happen. You have to also take action and be consistent in your everyday life. Otherwise, you're going to send the universe mixed signals. So if you're telling the universe one day, like, I'm a bad bitch, and then the next day you're, like me, I just called myself the Michelin Man. Obviously, it was a self-deprecating joke because, I don't know, I was raised on TV shows like Friends, where Chandler was like my favorite character. And everyone has insecurities, and I've always found like it was so much better to just kind of joke about it and laugh it off, because it's better than getting sad or depressed about it. And so I kind of use that dark humor to cut the edge and make myself come back down to reality and realize, what's really important and what's not. Does that make sense to anyone? It's easy to joke and say things, but also it's not me sitting here and saying like, you're an ugly bitch and you don't deserve this or that. Like, I never would talk to myself in that energy, and I hope none of you would ever do that, because essentially you're casting a spell on your own self, right? You're speaking those words into existence, which means you believe that to be so. Well, if you really believe those things about yourself, then it's time to go within and remember that, all of those things make you beautiful, right? That's what we said at the beginning. So anything else from this deck? And then we'll move into the tarot. Woohoo! Okay, and so look, we've got compassion as well. So she kind of also reminds me a little bit of Empress energy. She's holding the world, but this could also be the world energy, seeing things from every end of the spectrum because you've learned the lessons of life, right? Completing the fool's journey and being all the wiser, understanding what the patience that was needed was all about, showing compassion to people in your everyday life, but also not just people, but showing compassion to yourself. Showing yourself grace, remembering that all of the hard shit that you're going through, it is important that you are allowing yourself to experience those things without being too hard on yourself. And so, sometimes I find myself lacking in compassion for myself because I'm a Virgo Mars and I just ain't got time for that shit sometimes. And I'm hard on myself because I know my potential. So that is how I act in this world as a Virgo. Because also too, I was basically raised by a Virgo, partially obviously. My grandmother's a Virgo, my best friend's a Virgo. I have lots of Virgo energy in my life, and my person is a Virgo. So much of that energy, and again, I kind of almost feel like that energy keeps coming into my life because I need to exercise this, right? I need to exercise compassion for myself and understand that it's okay to fail. Okay, it's okay to try and fail. It's okay to put yourself out there and not get exactly what you wanted, right? But what's that song? You can't always get what you want, but you might find that you get what you need. So the things that you get are basically the physical manifestations of your spells in the world. So what are you telling yourself? Are you showing yourself this compassion? Because if you're not, then the clarity is going to evade you. So some of you might receive clarity physically, you might receive an actual message from someone, or you might just receive divine clarity and realize the answer to something because, maybe you had a dream about it, or maybe you heard someone say something, or some type of divine message is going to come through that's going to give you clarity on your situation. And some of you might find that you're getting more clarity on yourselves, which is really what tarot is about. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the life purpose card, which I always look at as almost like a twin energy, because we have the perfect reflection of the tree and then the tree at the bottom. They're identical, but one's in the water. So I kind of feel like this is that energy of no matter which direction you go, no matter what path you take, you're always going to come back to the path that was destined for you. And, it's like destiny and free will kind of walk a fine line, because we know that there are things that you cannot change, things that were meant for you. Just as much as your divine counterpart was meant for you, your karmic partners are meant for you too, because these are the catalysts, the people that show up in our lives to show us our life purpose, to point it out to us, to make it clear. As we learn the lessons and all of those things, obviously it becomes more and more evident what we're supposed to be doing with our time, our energy, our life. So yeah, I think that a lot of us are really focused on this energy right now. Like I said, what is it that you want to achieve? Well, you have to be on that level. So it needs to be a vibrational match if it's going to manifest, right? So focus on being of that energy of which you're wanting to create, whatever it is you're wanting to create, okay? because you are fertile. You're able to create these things. You have the capability. You just need to allow yourself some compassion and grace and be open to receiving the clarity in whatever form it may show up. And then we also have light in your load, which reminds me of the 10 of Wands. He's carrying the world on his back. He's also holding what looks like a really bright star or the sun in his hands, and he looks like he's actually screaming in pain. Like whatever this is, screaming in pain. So, whether you're taking this reading for you or someone else, someone is in a lot of pain. Someone is carrying a huge burden on their shoulders. So I think too, the message here is, since the 10 of Wands is that self-imposed burden, it's like he doesn't have to be holding on to that hot ass thing, whatever that is. He can just let that go. He's already carrying the world, right? It's almost like, stop punishing yourself, or stop making yourself feel like you have to carry everyone and everything's burdens. It's okay to have a break. It's okay to put it down and just let things flow. Okay, because the more you try to force things, the more heavy your load is going to become. Okay, so also remember too, for those of you who are in separation, kind of feel like Spirit is saying there's only so much that you can do. Like we talked about making the wish, there's only so much we can do. We're doing everything we can do. Now it's up to your counterpart also to learn these lessons and to get in that same energy, that same vibration, what we were talking about. So I think that for some of you, this could be kind of a dual message, especially since the life purpose card came out. But overall, like I said, I just think that we need to start giving ourselves more compassion, overall seeing our beauty, okay? Knowing that we're worth it. And start, doing some positive affirmations too. I watched a video the other day, and I don't remember the lady's name. If I find it, I will link it. But she basically it was like a whole positive affirmation video. She was reminding you of all these things about how worthy you are, how great you are. She was saying things like, your person cannot stop thinking about you. You're all they think about, and all they want to do is be with you. And she just kept repeating all of these affirmations. And in my head, I was thinking to myself, it sounds believable, but then there's always that shred of doubt, right? Because why? Because it's not manifesting in the physical just yet. But sometimes things take a really long time. Sometimes it's just not right. Sometimes the work still needs to be done. And we just have to accept the journey for what it is, which can be like carrying a huge burden, even when we don't want to carry it. Okay, even when we want to walk away from it or run away from it, it's something that's always there because it's within us. It's a part of us. And then under that, we have grieving. So this was another big energy in the recent reading that I just posted about sorrow and loss and being in agony. And, we also had that energy show up in the 5 of Cups and the members only reading that I did. So a lot of this is happening right now. And I do firmly believe that the energy of Mercury retrograde and all these planets in retrograde is powerful enough to help people really reflect on how they're living their life and give them the boost to actually make the changes, because at some point, like, things can only get so bad before you reach a breaking point. And so I think that a lot of these people out there could be grieving situations coming to an end. They could be missing the person that they really want to be with, and they feel like they've lost that person. I mean, sometimes when I think about my person, I honestly feel like I'm grieving someone who died. And that might sound so drastic, but, depending on your situation, sometimes it can feel like that. When someone doesn't say something, when they don't respond, when they leave you hanging, when they ghost you, when they do any of those things, after leading you to believe that there was a connection, after you felt a connection without a doubt in your soul, and then nothing happens, It's like almost as if you're grieving someone who has died, because no matter how many times you've tried to reach out to this person, they never budge an inch. They never say anything. And you have to respect that. You can't be mad at that person, but at the same time, that person made a choice, right? They made a choice, and we have to just deal with it. And so it does feel like losing someone, and it feels permanent. So if you're going through that, you know what I'm talking about. And if you are watching this reading because you want to know about your counterpart, if you're looking for signs and confirmation, I tend to do that too. If I'm watching a reading, I just kind of think to myself, like, the cards that are going to come out are going to be meant for me because it's something that I need to hear, right? No matter what it is, it's something that I need to hear. So this could also, like I said, be about the other person, the other party, whoever it is that you are without, if that is your case scenario. This could also be speaking in general terms, allowing yourself to grieve an old version of yourself, put that shit to rest, put it to bed, say goodbye to it once and for all, allow yourself to, feel your feelings. And then what comes after that is blessings. So, we talk about being blessed, getting our wishes, things manifesting. It's what's happening, right? It's what happens once you finally release it, once you let it go. That's a huge part of manifestation. You have to release what's holding you back before your hands can be open to receive that blessing. For some of you, your spirit guides, whoever the universe, is sitting there just waiting to put this little ball of light in your hands. But you're busy holding on to something else. So, yeah. So, guys, I keep looking at the bottom of the deck and I kind of feel like it's for a reason, but I did shuffle for a really long time, so I'm just going to go with it. So next we have freedom. So you have this woman here in a cage, and she is, y'all really need to see this card up close. I'm telling you, this deck is fire. If you collect decks, then you really need to get this one. It's definitely not for beginners, obviously, if you're more intuitive. But just the details in the card, first of all, you have the cage being held up by a red string, okay? You also have this dove flying off free. You have an angel in the clouds over here, right here, if you can see the angel in the clouds. You also have this woman, she's about to be, she's like right next to the edge of the ocean. So I feel like there's about to be a breakthrough, okay? And you see this dragonfly handing her a key through the bars. So we know dragonflies are lucky in love. Keys are very symbolic for me personally. So I feel like that's you. Like, you're on the brink of freedom. You're on the brink of releasing yourself from the cage that you put yourself in, from the box you put yourself in, whatever that is metaphorically for you. Okay? This could be releasing yourself from a mindset. This could also be about your person, okay? Your person maybe needs to be set free in some way, shape, or form, and maybe you came along to do that for them. And metaphorically, this dragonfly symbolizing love, bringing the key to the gate. For some of you, this could be like a rescue mission, okay? Yes, dragonflies are lucky in love. That's a great sign. If a dragonfly lands on you or lands near you or flies by you, that's a really good sign. So, freedom. Again, maybe some of you are waiting for your person to get free. My nose is really acting up. And I kind of feel like whoever this person is that's about to break free is doing it because of love. Because is there any other reason? Unless you're just a gold digging ass motherfucker who breaks up with someone for someone richer. I mean, if money is important to you like that. But why does anyone leave anyone? Why does anyone need to break free of something else? It's because of love. Whoever this is, I do feel like maybe you're waiting on this person to like claim their own freedom, set themselves free. And that could be a big theme here too. Maybe a big reason why this person, whoever they are, hasn't brought you the clarity you need and deserve is because they need to be the one to set themselves free, right? You don't see a person unlocking this cage, right? You see a spirit guide showing up, doing a favor for love in general. So like I said, this could also represent like 5D communication. On some level, there's a strong connection here that is magical in a sense, right? You don't just see bugs carrying shit around, okay? You don't see that. This is obviously a whimsical deck, but you know what I'm talking about. This is someone who needs to set themselves free because maybe they needed to recognize their own beauty. Maybe they needed to show themselves some compassion. So whether it's about you or your person or not about you or anyone at all, and you're just sitting here like, damn, I just can't even believe this. I don't know what's going on. Whoever you are, whoever you are, I love you guys. So again, thanks for sticking with me for the general message. Damn, y'all, I keep looking at the bottom of the deck. This is a curse. This is such a curse. Is it? I don't know. I kind of feel like these messages are meant to be. They're meant to come out, okay? They're meant to come out. We were just talking about love being the only reason, right? And then love is here at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. Bex, you're in North Carolina too? Girl, you said that you think it's your allergies. I'm afraid that it is not my allergies. I'm pretty sure that I think I just had strep throat, like my son. And I don't know. I just think it could be some sort of nasal infection or something going on because it's not going away. And I feel like my head is like completely stuffy. Could be allergies, but I did take allergy medicine. I've been taking all kinds of stuff. I've been drinking grapefruit seed extract oil and tea, and I've been just drinking all the fluids and everything. It's a pain in the ass, man. Nothing is drying this out, and it's getting on my damn nerves. I think I'm just going to take some Benadryl after this live. Benadryl is like the only way that your whole system will be completely dry as a bone and you'll be cured. Benadryl is a cure-all. Yeah, I don't know. It might be a sinus infection, but anyways, we're on the mend, right? We're getting better. And yes, I did get this sweatshirt at Myrtle Beach. I got this sweatshirt on vacation with my karmic person. And shortly after that beach trip, I blocked her ass. So yeah, I guess I'm wearing this sweatshirt as a reminder that I don't need that fake ass shit in my life, right? So, oh, you're in New York? Damn, I wish these comments would stay going all the time so I could see them. Okay, so we have love. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Spirit keeps showing me the bottom of the deck, so I'm just going to go with it, and I'm not even going to talk about it anymore, because right after that comes closure. So again, maybe some of you are waiting on closure. Maybe that is your clarity. Maybe you're just kind of waiting to finally get that answer, right? Or finally get that something, whatever it is. I think that the whole lesson of love is going to be really important in this case scenario. I feel like that was a major lesson that needed to be learned, was how to love yourself, essentially, and happiness. So finding happiness and joy in everyday life, making yourself happy, allowing yourself to stay in that energy. I think that Spirit's also saying that whatever this closure is, whatever comes for you, it's going to make you really happy. You're going to be really satisfied. And some of you might even be traveling, maybe to see this person. Maybe this could just be you closing out a relationship of your own, finally getting somewhere, going somewhere, okay? All right, so, and then we have friendship, but I love how it was so exaggerated in the reverse. So again, I think this is a good closing statement. Just remember that, be very discerning, okay, always about your friends, people in your life, especially if you're on a journey like the twin flamesy poo journey, okay? I always talk about this. Be careful who you trust when you talk about these sort of things because, unfortunately, there are people out there that haven't had the pleasure of meeting their person. There are people out there who don't believe in twin flames. They don't believe in soul connections, soulmates, none of that. Some people don't believe in astrology. They don't believe in destiny. They don't believe in nothing. Okay. So when those people are your friends and you are in a friend circle of people that are like that, just remember to choose your words wisely around those people that you know for a fact that you don't know you can trust. Um, Again, I think my Capricorn moon is really reaching out in this reading. Maybe even my Cancer rising, very like mistrustful energy. But I mean, I've been screwed over by many friends in my life, and I'm sure some of y'all can relate. So yeah, when I see friendship coming up in the reverse, I think that's a good closer for the general message here because regardless of what's going on within, you definitely want to make sure you solidify that by not surrounding yourself with people who are not on the same page as you, who don't have the same goals as you, who don't understand what you're going through, because the only thing those people are going to do is try to combat you and try to make you lose faith. Not only in whatever it is that you have faith in or whoever, but in yourself. Okay? So, again, use your discernment. Be very careful about who you talk to and trust in these times. Yeah. That's it. That's what I was trying to say. So, put these away. And I'm going to get into the tarot. And like I said, I'm going to kind of run down the list. And when the comments pop up, I'm going to read for Linda first. So Linda, if you're still there, definitely want to pull some cards for you. So yeah, consider this an intermission of the old birthday festivities. As I get these cards put away. Ugh. I didn't even finish my cake pop because I can't taste it. My nose is so stuffy. I'm actually going to put these over here. My hairs are all over the place. Okay, so waiting for the comments to pop up. Let me get some tea. Are we allowed to smoke on Facebook Lives? Is that allowed? Anyone know? I'm just not trying to get kicked off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get banned. Oh, and I don't know if y'all can see my hair. All the pink is almost out, and I think it's about time to touch up my roots. But I kind of liked the pink. I was feeling it. And it just kind of faded out in just the perfect baby pink way. Yes, let's do it. Smoke if you got them, y'all. Let's do it. Let's see what YouTube has to say. So yeah, obviously I'm talking about clove cigarettes, okay? So, I mean, I clearly keep my clove cigarettes in a plastic baggie, as you can hear. Some of y'all already know me, like I said, from my Facebook Lives. Alright, where is Miss Linda? If Linda's not here, I'm going to do a reading for her anyways. On the side. I'll pull a couple cards because Linda is such a great supporter. A lot of y'all are. I love every one of y'all, seriously, but the members only area, if you're not a part of it, just so you know, it's super affordable. It's only like $3. I mean, I'd say only $3, but Obviously, I chose a much lower tier because I kind of feel like YouTube was allowing me to do my intimate extended bonus readings for a while. And then, like, all of a sudden, they were hitting me with community guidelines. And I'm like, did somebody fucking complain about the content? Because if so, that's shisty and rude. And I see people on YouTube all the time talking about their sexual feelings for you. And I'm like, okay, well, why can't I post that stuff? Am I dropping too many F-bombs? Like, what is the real deal? And they're like, it's okay. We're still going to show your videos to your subscribers, but we're not going to show it to the rest of YouTube. And I'm like, why? That's so shitty. So, and not that I really care about like every single view on my videos. Obviously, I feel like the message is going to get to whoever it needs to get to, but damn, like, can you let everybody else see my videos? It's not like I say it's for kids. I say it's definitely not for kids. It's just so silly. Anyways. All right, so we got Josie up in here. Melanie's getting a reading. All y'all are. I mean, there's 20 people in here. I'm planning on pulling at least a couple cards for everyone. So let's have at it. Sorry, my clove cigarette went out. Okay. All right, bell pepper family, where are you at? Where's all my bell pepper emojis up in here? Oh, this deck is brand new also. I'm not even sure who this deck is by or who made it. My friend sent it to me for my birthday. But it's basically just the Rider-Waite with the same color themes as like my channel, which I thought was really cool. Very thoughtful. So yeah, I keep seeing the Nine of Swords. Who's that for? Yeesh. As I get my hairs all mixed up in the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, I see all my bell peppers: Melody, Cheryl, Melanie, Margaret, Lady Soldier, and Linda's back. All right, since Linda's back, I'm gonna read for Linda first. So I'm just gonna pull some cards and we're just gonna do like, what does Spirit want you to know, okay? So so I'm gonna do Linda, Melanie, Melody, Queen Soldier. Okay, so the first card out for you, Linda, is the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is definitely what you've been working on. You're working on the end game, right? You're working on a beautiful life that you could have with your person. Obviously, I feel like, you know, this could signify a long-term committed connection. You already know your situation, but I think this is exactly what you've been manifesting. You've been working towards having this everything life with your person. So let's see what else we have from this deck. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So, you know, we got your energy, Capricorn energy. This is someone working steadily, very, very slowly. So, you know, I do feel like your person is of this energy, someone who is trying to bring stability in, but very slowly and of the means that they're capable of. And, you know, yeah, it's really slow. It's taken a long time, but, you know, this person's still learning. So I feel like this person is younger than you, which pages signify someone of that nature, but also this is a messenger card. So, you know, I really do think that your person is obviously wanting to commit, but there's still a lot of growth that they need to do. There's a lot that they need to accomplish still. So let's get one more from the tarot. Oh my gosh. So listen, we got the Tower. So obviously the Tower is a good thing, right? The Tower comes down when things are not kosher, when you're not doing what you should be doing, and spirit comes in and says, we're not doing this no more, and shit starts falling down. So when I see the Tower, I think in your personal situation, I kind of feel like this is what you've been waiting on. Kind of waiting for the Tower to come down, waiting for the old ivory tower to finally fall so that you can start building the stable life with your person, right? So I think that, as this person starts to build stability with you, I think that everything that's not suited for this situation is going to start happening for them. Okay, so it's like, yeah, they're going to try to move along slowly, but as they try to move along slowly, it's going to be like things are going to start falling down and apart, because that's what Spirit's doing. They're clearing the blockages away for you so that you can create this stable life. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Okay, but as long as this person is still dedicated and they still want to keep moving forward and having that committed connection with you, I think that they're willing to learn. They're willing to do what it takes. Okay, because remember, the Page of Pentacles is dedicated to their craft. So once they make that decision, I think of Earth energy. Earth energy is very stubborn and very sure about what they want. They're grounded. They're not going to just fly in and swoop out because they're feeling some type of way. This is someone who's really putting in the work. So just allow this person to process those things in their own time. I think Spirit's saying that, like, in a sense, they kind of have your back, because anything that's not meant to last is going to start falling away. Okay, so, and you do know that the Tower usually shows up when you're least expecting it, obviously, but as long as you stay grounded, as long as you stay in your own energy and you stay focused on this end game that you're trying to achieve, then yeah, like, I think it's gonna happen. But like I said, there's gonna be things that have to be cleared away first. So let's get one of the mystical and Norman. We actually have two. So this is the whip. Okay, so obviously this is one of those old religious type scenarios where the guy's like whipping himself. He's like, whatever, what do they call this, penance, some sort of crazy shit, like beating the shit out of themselves because they feel like they are punishing themselves. They're doing right by God, right? So the whip, I kind of feel like this is the energy here, period, the end. There's some sort of situation where this person feels like either someone else is doing that to them, making them feel like they maybe guilting them, punishing them in a sense for wanting to feel their feelings, to be free, whatever it is that they want, right? And then we have the Lady, and we have Divine Feminine, right? That's you. So thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. And listen, if you have to leave and I didn't get to you, I'm going to go through the chat. Since there's only a small amount of you guys in here, I'm going to go through the chat. If you want to reach out to me, I will still honor the several card pull. I'll pull a few cards for all of you, like I said. So just reach out to me in an email, or like I said, I'll look through the chat. Most of you, I feel like the names I've seen that I've already contacted you in some way on email or DMs. I know who a lot of you are. So yeah, reach out to me if I don't reach out to you, and I'll be happy to, oh my gosh, welcome to the Spicy Subscriber Society. Thank you guys so much for joining. So yeah, like I said, definitely hit me up. I'll make sure you all get cards for this specific live, especially since you came and hung out with me for my birthday. I love you so much. So yeah, anyway, sorry, Linda. So we've got you, the Divine Feminine, patient, strong, successful, abundant. Look, she's got the pig in her lap. I just love this card. So yeah, you're older than him by 11 years. So this is you. You're calm. You're here. You're waiting, right? There's really no need. Like, look at you. You're like, I'm not rushing. Huh? Fuck out of my face with rushing. I'm going to mess up this feather up here. I need to be calm, cool, and collected. Divine Feminine energy. That's you. So it's almost like this person, it's like they really want this life with you. They know that you are their Divine Feminine, but there's things that they still have to go through. There's punishments, right? There's penance that has to happen for them, and thus the Tower. So keep sending your person loving energy, obviously. And I'm going to get an internal message for you too. So See what he wants to say. So we've got telepathically communicate with me. So they definitely have a strong connection with you. And, you know, obviously there's long periods of time where you are without this person. Spend time focusing on that energy in the 5D, okay? See what else. One more for Linda, my love. I am so glad that you like your anklet. So we also have, I don't want you to be with anyone else. So, you know, obviously, I think that they're really becoming very sure about this path with you because they don't see themselves with anyone else. So they obviously don't want you to be with anyone else. Okay. They know how powerful you are. I mean, shit, you got this cute little pig on your lap and you're all well dressed. You have a tall feather in your cap. It's like I said, they know who you are. There's no need to question that. So anyways, and we do have also, I know I always do it, I really miss you a lot. So, you know, again, they're definitely missing you, definitely wanting to connect with you when they're not able to be with you. So that's very promising. Keep focused on this 10 of Pentacles, because like I said, this is the everything energy. And not saying this is anyhow related, but I love the show You, and I love the word everything ship. It kind of reminds me of the 10 of Pentacles. So even though obviously that show is creepy beyond measure, but it's also such a great show. But yeah, I love that word everything ship. So I think that they really love you. They want this life with you, and they're willing to work on that with you and deal with the tower moments. So, and you know, that punishing themselves thing too, they could be the type where they're like, oh, they feel guilty themselves, whether or not this person is making them feel that way. That could just be like their tendency is to feel guilty. Maybe they're like disappointing someone or failing at something, that type of energy. So next I'm going to read for Miss Melanie Garcia. Oh, you definitely belong here. And you know what? If you're new to this, welcome. In general, welcome to Woo Wooville. So yeah, Melanie, I'm going to pull some cards for you. And I'm going to pull for Melody, Margaret, Bex. Okay, so what do we have for Miss Melanie? Oh my God. Girl, I love you too, Linda. I love you so much. And I will chat with you later as soon as I get my phone plugged in. Because like I said, I'm going until my phone dies. So, and if I have to go after that, as in like I don't get to your reading, like I said, we will get to your reading. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. I'm going to get a third card because I'm feeling this triple moon goddess energy. I love that they chose that for the image here on the back of this deck. King of Wands. All right, what's the other card here? Magician at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. So the Magician's been coming up in a lot of the general collective readings. So she really said, pray for me, y'all. I need some tea on that note. Obviously, those of y'all with bell peppers that have been with me for a while, like I said, I love chatting with y'all in the DMs. You guys keep me sane throughout the day. So yeah, Emperor is the first card that came out, which I think is very promising. I feel like this is divine masculine energy, but I think that Spirit is saying, since this was the first card out and we didn't really ask anything, I mean, maybe you did privately, but this is basically just what Spirit wants you to know, okay? I think this is Spirit's way of telling you that by you getting in this energy, okay, you are doing exactly what we talked about earlier. You, in a lot of ways, are the emperor in your life, okay? You're just like me. You have a beautiful boy who's so fucking cute. I want to squeeze him. And you have to be that energy, right? You have to be in control. You have to be strong and take action in your life. But also, you are trying to attract this energy into your life as well. So by being in this energy, okay, you're becoming the alchemist in a sense. So maybe this, the recent reading I did would resonate with your own personal divine masculine as well. Because in a sense, you're becoming your own alchemist and you're taking control of your own life with your given circumstances, right? So, you know, obviously we all want to manifest Zaddy into the picture, okay? We all want to manifest the emperor, but it's hard to manifest the emperor unless you yourself can be on that same level, right? So we talk about being the empress always, okay? Then we have the Chariot and the King of Wands. So Cancerian energy, and then also obviously more of that like passionate, sensual, sexual energy with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So more of the energy of taking action towards your goals. Obviously, if any of you know Melanie, she's doing really well. She's got a great like modeling contract. She's beautiful. She's got a lot going for her. She's sexy, right? And so that's the energy here. It's like you're the one that's moving the chariot forward in your own life. And so, in a sense, you're going to end up attracting that energy back. The chariot's also the balancing of yin and yang. Okay, the Cancer symbol is a 69 symbol, yin yang, light dark, runner chaser, all of the opposites. And it requires a perfect balance of neutrality before the chariot can be ready to get up and move. Like, really, this Sphinx has some big old knockers on her. Okay, so we've got the two sphinxes, they're just kind of sitting here, right? They're like, okay, we're ready to go when you are. And this guy's over here like, I'm ready to go. But are you ready to go? Like, I kind of feel like there's some shit, you know what I'm saying, that you need to kind of get balance over. But when you see these two cards together, I think that's what Spirit is saying. Like, you're mastering the energy of manifestation. You're learning that lesson right now. You're understanding about the power that you possess and how you can call things into your environment. So if you're trying to call this in, which I'm pretty sure you are, just remember that the best thing for you to do to get this chariot moving is to always stay balanced and grounded in your divine feminine and masculine energy, because there's lots of masculine energy coming out in the reading. So, and the magician, like Jesus, you know, obviously. Obviously, like I said, with the magician popping out, Spirit's saying, like, you're in total control here. You might not feel like that, but if you allow yourself to feel like that and be in this energy and remember, like, this has always been destined for you, you've got the power to make things happen for yourself. That's when you call in the Emperor, right? So let's get some energy from the mystical Lenormand, which is just so cute. I love it. I love the tiny little decks. Anything else from this deck? Sorry, I like getting to the zone sometimes and I forget to read comments. I'm a pepper, she's a pepper, we're all peppers. I love it. Keep the peppers rolling. And you know what? Next month, I'm pretty sure you get upgraded to a new pepper. I think at some point you get new peppers. Just depends on how long you've been a member. So yeah, I created those little badges for you guys. I thought they were cute. Okay, so Melanie, look, more of my hairs. Like every time I touch my hair, I'm just shedding all over the place. It's insane. It's probably because I like bleach the shit out of my hair. I'm doing it to myself, okay? It's self-harm. So we have the ship and we have the key. So we were talking about that key earlier, right? Bye, Linda. I love you. Have fun. So we talk about the ship as in like being on the long journey, right? Going on the long journey, the twin flame journey, right? It's so fucking annoying sometimes. You just want to strangle somebody sometimes because it's so fucking infuriating. Because we have this stupid ass whale down here just kind of grinning. And you know what? When I see this whale's face, you know what I think of? I think of Temperance's ass. It's like, like, yeah, you got on that ship, bitch, and now you gotta go the whole fucking journey, okay? It's a long road. It's a fucking long ass road. So with the key, though, I think the whole purpose of the journey was remembering that you were the key the whole time. It's like you birthed this key. You are the dragon here. Okay, kind of reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles too. Like, you're the opportunity, you're the seed, you're the key. And it was inside you the whole time. You just needed to see it. And that's the whole purpose of the twin flame journey. It's seeing that you don't need anybody. You are whole and complete by yourself. You go off on this long journey and you think to yourself, oh, this is going to be a couples retreat. Like, no, it's not, unfortunately. And it can be. And yeah, I mean, lots of twins do come into union and things like that, but not if you're not capable of seeing your power, not if you're not capable of remembering that this journey is about you, not them. So if you can remember those things and stay steadfast on your journey, this annoying ass whale in the water, okay, this whale's tail. And I also think too, like I said earlier, a lot of people don't believe in the twin flame journey. They just think it's a bunch of bullshit, and those people obviously haven't met theirs yet, or are just non-believing asses. They probably don't believe in anything, right? I mean, with all the crazy shit going on in the world, like, twin flames is the least fucking crazy shit. So I feel like Spirit's just telling you to stay steadfast on your journey, whether this person's on the ship with you or not, because you're the key to manifesting your destiny. You're the key to making things move. You're the key to manifesting success and abundance and happiness into your life. You just need to let it happen. You need to let it happen, because it's you that makes it happen, not this person. This person's got their own shit to deal with. They've got their own life and lessons to deal with, right? And unfortunately, if you're over here not learning your lessons, they're not going to learn their lessons. So I think Spirit's just telling you, like, good fucking job, man. Good job learning your lessons and getting balanced and knowing what you want moving forward. So let's see what they have to say, your person. And if you don't have a person, guys, I do not have to pull these cards. I can just pull like a general spellcasting oracle card for you. If you just want a general reading, it doesn't always have to be about love. So if I call out your name and I say I'm going to pull cards for you, you can just tell me if it's love or if it's not. So I do want to make things right with you. Give me that opportunity. So, we've been saying this, girl. I think obviously your person already knows what the fuck they did. They definitely know they want to make things right. They want to reconnect with you. They could be feeling that energy because you're doing your work. Wow. So two very specific cards together that basically say the same thing. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. And I've thought about having a family with you. So, I mean, that's good because you already have a family. You know what I mean? So, and they themselves are separate entities. So wanting to be together and have that family style living with you and thinking about that, I mean, that's them essentially manifesting. So very interesting. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Yes. Amen. Plus our protection team. You know what? That is something that I always wish for, just in general, like, to be protected. Like, there's so much crazy shit in this world, and like, oh man, I just think to myself, people are just like losing their lives for nothing. Like, I think how lucky I am and how blessed I am to even be in this position and have my children and, not be in a really horrible, unfortunate situation. You know what I mean? It's just really crazy. Like, when you think about life in retrospect, it's a very nostalgic feeling. So yeah, sorry y'all, my nose is like really stuffed. So if I sound gross, I apologize. So I'm going to read for Melody next. So Melody, if you're there and you want to let me know, what is love? If it's love or if it's not, I can read just a general reading for you. Like insane pressure in my temple. If I die here tonight, just tell everyone that I loved them. That was my dramatic Cancer rising. I think sometimes until people grow and heal. Yeah, absolutely, Bex. I agree. I agree. All right, Miss Melody. Whatever comes out. Okay. All right, so Melody, and then next I'm going to read for Bex. And then Deb. Hey, Deb. Thank you. My little bell peppers. All right. You're so welcome. I love you, Melody. Okay, Margaret, hit me up. I will get you your reading, okay? Love you. Aren't they, Rajni? I think they're adorable. I kind of can't wait to see the transition into the next batch. So look at that. We have 2 cards for you, Melody. So we have the 8 of Cups. So we know the 8 of Cups is all about walking away from the things that are not meant for us, that we are guided to walk away from. Looking back and seeing, how much energy and time we've put into something, and realizing that we're worth so much more, right? We're looking for real spiritual, sacred connection, union, right? So whether this is for you or about someone else, I feel like this is that energy, walking away from something that no longer serves in search of something that's real, something that's balanced, fair, mutual respect, the 2 of Cups, essentially. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So I see this card as major conflict, even aggression or like fighting energy, but this could also be like a competition energy, having multiple parties. So I'm not sure what's really going on with you, but at this point, I feel like obviously, either you're waiting for someone, you know what, I think you are waiting for someone to walk away from something else. I think you might also be on that brink of wondering whether or not you should walk away. And, walking away from someone doesn't necessarily mean like, go fuck yourself, I hate you. It's more of walking away out of self-respect, out of pride, out of, just in general being a good person, allowing the other person to do their thing, right? Like we talked about in the other reading, sometimes you have to let people just learn their lessons and leave them be. So whatever's going on right now, there might be just a lot of conflict about this whole moving on concept. It's like you don't want to move on from this person because you know that you could have that 2 of Cups with them, but it's like either this person needs to walk away from something or you need to walk away from them. So whatever it is, you're conflicted. I feel maybe this person could also be conflicted, dealing with a lot of energy, maybe having, this could even be in their personal situation. They could be having arguments with their person, or just, like I said, seeing the fact that they have options, knowing that they're conflicted about what to do. So let's get one more card. Oh, that one wanted to come out so bad. You see how it just flew out? So we have the Devil. Okay, so this is all about attachments, restrictions. This could also be obsession. And honestly, it's hard not to, right? When you feel that connection with someone, it's almost like you cannot help yourself. But if you feel like maybe you've been obsessing over this person, or they're obsessing over you, depending on like what's actually going on, there's some energy here. Like I think this person just is attached to someone that maybe they shouldn't be. And I see the Devil as like a karmic partnership. So all of a sudden I have the hiccups. So yeah, I mean, there's some level of codependency here, some level of attachment that needs to be broken. You can see these 2 lovers, they're chained to each other, but they're clearly not interested in one another. Okay? They're not embracing. They're literally chained and bound. So again, this person may need to walk away from something that's really toxic. Oh my God. And this is Capricorn energy. You said the 3rd person is a Capricorn. Oh Lord. Oh. Yeah. So, you know, this person could just be really toxic or unhealthy for this person. They could be depending on them for various reasons. But I also see the energy of the devil as like needing to shake things up, and not necessarily like in a fun way, but like needing to kind of stir the pot in a sense, for whatever reason, like I said. So, yeah, let's get some energy from the mystical and Norman. Yeah, so, you know, this person, you know, either this person treats your person like a dog, or this person is loyal like a dog, because unfortunately we have the dog coming out here. This dog looks like he could be a fucking Virgo. Look at this motherfucker. He looks like he's doing that eyeballing look. So, you know, obviously, and look, you know what I think is so crazy? Did you notice that on either side of the fireplace, we have the two sphinxes, like from the Chariot? We also have like the pyramid energy here with the clock, talking about like time. And, you know, it looks like he has a ball in front of him, but it looks more like a crystal ball to me. I kind of feel like this person wants to move forward, but they're like just a loyal person. I almost feel like this person might feel like they have some sort of loyalty to this Capricorn energy, but it's making them feel trapped. It's making them feel trapped. I almost feel like they're the ones seeking clarity right now in this crystal ball. And then we also have the clouds. So this imagery of the dragon, like using its breath, kind of reminds me of like that smoke and mirrors energy, or like illusions. My sister gives that look. She's a Virgo. Listen, I give that look, and I'm a Virgo Mars. It's how I be looking at people in public. They're probably judging me so hard for looking at them in that nasty way, but that's just what my face looks like, okay? I have resting bitch face. It's a problem. So we got the monkey and the parrot looking up at the clouds, and the cloud is like putting on this show, right? But it's really a dragon. So again, more of that smoke and illusions type energy. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors happening in this connection with this person. Sorry, that was so gross. I literally can't even breathe though. So we also have the Ten of Wands popping up again with the energy of the scythe and Chiron up top. So this karmic partnership is what I'm going to call it, because the Ten of Wands is putting down a burden. The scythe is literally cutting someone the fuck off. So this person's burden is this person, right? This person is a burden to them that they're carrying. But the 10 signifies a karmic cycle coming to an end. So they need to release this burden. They know they do. And, you know, I don't know. This dude down here looks kind of determined to do it. Looks like a Taurus to me. And then we have these two little butterflies here, signaling transformation for both parties. So, you know, maybe this energy of them, it's like I said before, everyone has their lessons and burdens and things that they need to carry. And so maybe at some point when you walked away from this person and said, you know what, this could be a really amazing spiritual connection, but I'm not going to get myself involved in this third party energy, right? And that's exactly what you did. But now this person's got to deal with the devil they know, and they have to complete this karmic cycle on their own. You can't help them. I mean, you can in spirit. You can in the butterfly spirit. But this person really needs to deal with their wounds from the past, I think. And I think this person maybe has been a part of their life for a long time. They might need to dig really deep into the past. I mean, who knows? This person could have been with this person for 10 years or something long like that. Okay, we have the number 6 here, the number 10. So let's see what this person wants to say to you in this conundrum of a situation. Ugh. I did not like that devil energy coming out. It made me cringe. Okay, so Melody. My nerves have been getting the best of me. So this person fucking makes them nervous. I mean, I don't think this person is nervous to talk to you. I think that they're nervous because they have to deal with this person. I really do miss you a lot. I want commitment with you, just not yet. So, like I said, this person already knows there's promise for a real, true, balanced connection with you. And look, I regret walking away from you. So, this person has karma to deal with. That's got nothing to do with you. So, as long as you know what you will and will not accept, as long as you know your worth and you keep continuing to act in that energy, I have a feeling just like this energy is going to be made very clear to this person. Okay, so right now I feel like I said they're being loyal, but they're seeking clarity, because I kind of feel like this person's blowing smoke up their ass in some way, shape, or form. Okay, they could just be like, doing the old razzle dazzle to keep them around, but overall, this person's kind of understanding like this got to go. Okay, so that is your reading, my love, and I hope you enjoyed it. And so next I'm going to read for Bex, and let's see the other bell peppers popping up in here. And also not bell peppers. If you're not ready to join the members only area, you don't want to, it's totally cool. I still want to do a reading for you. So yeah, so Bex, damn it, and the fucking comments went away already. My God. Okay, so let's just get the cards back in here first. Cheryl, Lowe, Deb was in there. So I'm going to read Bex, then Deb, then I'm going to read, damn it, the fucking comments. You know what? Let's just start there. Bex and Deb. Okay. All right, Miss Bex. Thank you, guys. Body eucalyptus and sage candle, $5. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I need to get on all of my essential oils. I actually have both of those in my work desk inside, so maybe I need to just get on that. Or like I said, I might just take some Benadryl. Pass out. All right, so let's see what we have for Miss Bex. What does Spirit need Bex to know? And if I suddenly cut out on you guys, I don't know how long lives can go, actually, on YouTube. I know that Facebook has a limit of 4 hours. But, so we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Justice card popping up. Let's get one more. And we have the Six of Wands. So, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, too. So I kind of feel like whatever the situation is, obviously there's real love here. Okay, this is like the birth of something new also, but this could also represent a child. So please be careful if you're not wanting a child, or if you have children, this could also be a message about your child. That was like all over the place, so I'm not really sure how it relates to you, but definitely let me know. So the Two of Pentacles, I see this as big changes being made. And, I see the Justice card, obviously Libra energy. This could just be simply about Libra season. But I do also see the Justice card as like legal matters, okay? So, this could represent divorce and separation in some cases. But overall, I see like truth, clarity, balance, justice, fairness, right? The scales being balanced. So I do kind of feel like maybe there's been a lot for you and your person to juggle. Maybe, like I said, there's been a lot of uncomfortable changes or energy that kind of needed to be sorted. But I do think that, like I said, justice comes out when, like, it's almost like karmic justice in a sense. Like, you kind of maybe needed to go through these things with this person to like start building on something, because with the Six of Wands coming after that, I see that as major victory. Thank you so much, Deb. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And I see this as someone really, being recognized. Okay, so this could also be like coming out like in public, but you said you have a husband, so I would imagine you weren't like keeping your marriage some secret or anything. But I do see this as victory and success in whatever it is that you are pursuing right now. So, this is a promising energy. I think that through all of the challenges and the changes, I think that's basically spirit saying, like, you've been supported divinely, and you have the energy of spirit guides, angels behind you, and like your success is assured. Basically, that's kind of how I see those cards lining up. So do we still have a fire going on? Wait, what? I got scared for a second. I was like kind of worried about putting the candles here because I was afraid I was going to set myself on fire. Oh, fires. You mean like over in California and stuff, and Colorado? I know there's fires going on. Oh, allergies. All right, let me stop looking at the damn comments. Let me finish up Bex's reading. So, anyways, let's get some more energy from the mystical and Norman. It's like I really cannot even multitask. What is wrong with me? But every time the comments come up on the screen, I like try to look real quick to see if I can see anything. Hello, Miss Josie. Josie, I can always do your reading for you on DMs since we chat on Insta. Probably work issues that have, damn it. All right, Bex, I'm about to read your comment the second it comes back up. Let's see what comes out for Miss Bex from the Mystical and Norman. Okay. So first card up is the Mountain. So yeah, with these two cards together, the Mountain and the Two of Pentacles, like I said, I feel like there's been a lot of challenges maybe, or like blockages, maybe feeling like there were mountains to climb metaphorically, again, whatever that means for you personally. Okay, affected my marriage. Oh, okay, we were resolving it, just came out of family and friends about looking for a new job, and why. Okay, so yeah, I mean, looking for a new job, I kind of feel like, again, if there were challenges, if there were mountains in your way, you've surpassed that, you've kind of overcome those challenges, and maybe there are more to come. But like I said, with the Six of Wands, I feel like that's Spirit's way of saying, like, you can conquer any mountain, you can make it through whatever this challenge might be for you. So let's get another card. And we have the Lady. So we have Divine Feminine coming out again with the feather in her cap and her little piggy on her lap. So, you are staying in that Empress mode. You are allowing yourself to just be still, be abundant, be fertile. It's that energy like we talked about with the general message, recognizing who you are, how powerful you are, how strong your intentions are, and that you don't need to force anything. You just need to kind of take your time and do things in your own time frame, right? So I also see Justice as kind of like a divine timing card. So, maybe all of this is kind of lining up for you in that way. Anything else from this deck? Oh man, that's a lot. So I did see the ship. So we talked about the ship earlier. The long journey, the long road. Maybe this is something you have been trying to manifest for a while. So this is the card we needed to see, the Lilies, which is about family. Okay, so, I kind of see this as you putting in the effort, you doing what you need to do out of respect for your family in a sense, but also like understanding you're the one that's pruning these flowers, right? These lilies. So while it does represent family, at the same time, like you're the one growing your own family. So I look at the lilies as the family themselves. So remember, like all of your decisions and everything, while your family is important, remember you're the one pruning. Okay, you're the one taking care of. You're the one orchestrating, manifesting. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, let me drink some of my drink. Sorry. Okay. So, since this is not like a romantic type of a reading, I'm just going to pull another card from the Spellcasting Oracle and kind of see what Spirit's advice is for you. You know what? Look at that. Good luck. The message couldn't be any more clear. So, once more, I think that no matter what you do, no matter what obstacles are ahead of you, you are supported. You have luck on your side. And Spirit is telling you to keep going, keep pursuing your passions, keep pursuing your dream. Love it. I loved that reading. So yeah, and let's see, who else is next? We've got Miss Deb. So we'll do Deb's reading, and then I will do I'm gonna do Lo, Cheryl, Lady Soldier, Rajni, Josie. Okay. All right. So what do we have for Miss Deb? What do we have for Miss Deb? Ooh, we have the Nine of Cups. So something that you've been wanting for a while is about to come into fruition. So just remember, when you are making your wishes and you're fantasizing about the future of how it's going to be and feel and taste and all of those great things, when it actually comes into fruition, just remember to be very careful, okay? Just like the genie in the lamp, this is a warning to be careful what you wish for, okay? So, you know, manifestation can be kind of fickle sometimes, right? They want you to be specific, but not too specific. But if you're not too specific, then how do you know if you're going to get exactly what you wished for, right? Going back to that whole theme of like not getting what you want, but getting what you need. This is a card of self-satisfaction and happiness. So in a sense, I kind of feel like you are making yourself happy regardless. As long as you stay in that energy and you're satisfied with what you're doing with yourself and your life, then that's super important. So all right, so what else do we have? Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been really busting your ass, man. You've been working really hard. You've been putting your, like, all of your energy and focus and attention maybe into your career. But I see this as, like, you are dedicated. You are, like, becoming a master. And you're working on your stability, your independence, your freedom. You're making a name for yourself. What else do we have? Oh, the Chariot. So the Chariot comes out again. So we talked about this already. Having the energy, the momentum to get moving, but still kind of needing balance. So this is what I'm talking about. Getting that last, almost like it's like a final, the final draft is what I'm hearing, right? You want to go over it and make sure that it's perfect. Obviously, I'm speaking in metaphors, but remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. So if this has to do with work, Remember, any contracts or things that any agreements that you go into, anything that you're trying to manifest right now, just be careful and make sure you go over it and gain balance before you actually move forward, okay? That's just kind of a reminder to stay balanced within in your yin yang energy, okay? Thank you so much, Bex. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. I hope I do too. You have a great night. So, let's see. I don't know why I'm still shuffling this deck. I feel like there's got to be one more message in here for you. And we have the Hierophant. So, yeah, like marriage, commitments, higher order and belief systems. So, masculine energy. And this could be something that you're wanting to call in. This could be why you've been so dedicated and devoted. And this could be a big wish of yours. So I kind of feel like I said, if you're manifesting a specific person or not, this is you. And I kind of feel like what you want. So since it's the dual energy of relationship, higher levels of commitment and also higher levels of belief systems, maybe this is spirit telling you, like, you still have time to grow spiritually. You still have time to enjoy this knowledge and wisdom coming to you that's going to prepare you for that divine partnership. Okay. So what do we have from the mystical and Norman? Okay, so we have, lo and behold, Mr. Divine Masculine, peacock feather in his cap. Excuse me. So this is exactly the energy that I feel like you're trying to call in. Someone who is stable and controlled, and someone who is a divine counterpart energy. So more of that general theme we were talking about earlier, being in the energy of that which you wish to attract. Yeah, and then also we have the Rider. So it's like, you deserve someone who's going to come to you and who's going to make their offer known, make their feelings, their communication known. You want someone to come towards you and offer you this energy, okay? But we have this snake down here at the bottom. So just be careful. Again, use your discernment, because someone in this energy of manifesting and working hard and attracting what it is that they're putting out there, you may also get some snakes come your way. So just make sure that you're definitely using your discernment and that any riders that come in your direction are genuine, okay? And so let me know, do you want me to pull an eternal message, or do you want me to just pull a general card of advice for you? Okay. So what does Deb need to hear from Spirit? Travel. Interesting, that card came up before. So I kind of feel like Spirit is really saying, like, it's still time for you to travel the world, metaphorically, physically. It's time for you to spend time with you and make sure that you are good, right? And she's pregnant too in her belly. So I kind of feel like Spirit is saying, like, you are fertile, you are capable of making anything manifest. So appreciate the journey while you're on it. Appreciate this time to learn all that you can learn, be all that you can be, so that you're prepared when that divine partnership comes in, okay? So I kind of feel like my internet was cutting out for a second there. It said like reconnecting, and that kind of scared me. So hopefully you caught that message, and I should probably go ahead and put my internet on, or maybe I should just leave it the way it is. I don't want to fuck with it. Okay, so let's put these back in. I hope that reading resonated with you. I'm going to read for Lo next. Okay. Okay. So my ass is like falling asleep, so let me get a little stretch going on over here. You're so welcome. Hello, Jenny. How are you? So if you're just joining me, let them buns rise. Yes. They needed to for a second because I was starting to lose feeling in my cheeks. I've been sitting here for like almost 2 hours. So anyways, Lo, I'm going to pull for you now. So just let me know if you want this to be of a romantic nature or if this is just a general message for you. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't really matter what you want because we have the Knight of Cups coming out first, which to me is very romantic energy. So this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone being very honest about their feelings, wearing their heart on their sleeve, offering their love. But you know, just like we have these wings on the back of his helmet signifying Arana, this person could also be very fickle. They might feel love and then fall out of it. Okay, this kind of reminds me of like Romeo energy, right? He was like desperately in love with Rosalind, and then all of a sudden he saw Juliet one night and like Rosalind was basically dead to his ass. So this is someone who's very fickle in love. But again, I do think that whoever this energy is, they are genuine about what they feel when they feel it, and they are confident enough to say how they feel even if they're still not 100% sure. It's like this is the type of person that like professes their love for someone. So not sure if this is you, not sure if this is someone else. I'm kind of waiting for the comments to come back up. So let's move on. Let's see what else we have. Let us see. Oh, we have the Strength card. So strong Leo energy, the Strength card. This is someone who exercises temperance, right? Holds themselves back in a sense. This could be a strong masculine energy too. But I kind of feel like with the infinity symbol up here, I kind of feel like whatever this is, it's like this is a strong connection maybe. So there's somebody who feels a strong connection with you or vice versa. But yeah, I definitely, you said, girl, you said could be me or a few people. Okay. Well, okay. All right. You and your baby daddy both have Leo rising. So that could be just a really relevant energy. So again, if you're watching this for someone in particular, oh, my candle went out. When did that happen? Whoever this person is, I just feel like I said, there's either someone is going to come forward and profess their love or just be very honest about their feelings with you. Or maybe this has already happened. And we have the Five of Swords. So this is like the winning at all costs energy. So I kind of feel like there's someone who wants to tell you how they feel about you no matter what, okay? So I don't know if you're with someone or not, but this is like, this just spells Mercury fucking retrograde all over it to me. I feel like this is someone coming back from the past. I don't know why. But I just kind of feel like there maybe have been some miscommunications with this person, or some like sour energy, petty arguments, maybe even just some manipulative type bullshit. Whatever this is someone kind of wanting to get what they want no matter what it costs, right? Single as a Pringle, I think it's the baby daddy. He's been sus lately. I love the word sus. So yeah, I mean, don't be surprised if he comes back around like wanting to clear the air, because, you know, this could also be that energy too. You see the clouds breaking up here at the top of the card. So yeah, I don't know. I think this person may just want to like clear up some shit from the past with you and talk to you about maybe the way things went down. That's just what I'm hearing. So I don't know. This person could reach out to you, or again, they could really want to. But like I said, the Knight of Cups doesn't just come up. I feel like that's someone who's like ready to say what they want to say. And then we have the Tower. So this might be a shocking conversation for you, even. Um, this could be like something you didn't expect. But we know the Tower, again, great energy, because anything that's standing that isn't supposed to stand, this is like God's way of striking that shit to the ground and putting us back on a ground level where we can start building something real. So, maybe there was some bad energy between you and this person, and you might be shocked to hear from them, or you might, have like a really rough conversation with this person that's very illuminating. But this could also signify like a breakup or separation too. So again, I'm not really sure what this person's like agenda is. Dig into let's dig into the Lenormand. Let's find out what the hell this person's doing. Thank you, Lo. Thank you, everyone, for the blessings. Interesting. So we have the bouquet. So that's nice. I mean, I don't know if they're the type that would show up with flowers. Or this could, again, be like metaphorical. Maybe this is them kind of coming in with a peace offering in a sense, or like trying to put on the old razzle dazzle, like we said earlier. So I love that the Knight of Cups and the bouquet come out together. What else? Yeah, the mountains came out again. So I think you've been through a lot with this person, and clearly y'all have a child together. That speaks for itself. I feel like every day of my life is one giant mountain. Having two boys, it's a lot, right? It's a lot of stress and work, and there's always something. Okay, when you have children, it's always something. That's why I said y'all protect yourselves. Don't have children unless you 100,000% want them. So, the mountains comes up because, I think maybe it could feel like this person could feel like there's a mountain between you right now. Maybe this person really wants to talk to you, and, maybe they feel like you're going to fucking strong arm their ass. You know what I mean? So, again, I don't know the personal situation, but I just kind of get that feeling like this person's going to come out the blue. He's been acting sus. Yeah. Okay, so we got the clouds back in the picture. So remember, don't fall for the old razzle dazzle is what I just heard, okay? This person could just be coming in your direction because they're feeling some type of way and they want to blow smoke up your ass. So just be really careful that this person's not coming in and trying to manipulate you or try to pull the wool over your eyes on some level and be like, oh, how great would it be for us to get back together? You know what I mean? It might be one of those situations. So again, it depends on how you feel about this person. If you feel like you could give this person another chance, then that's entirely up to you. But if you feel like this person could be one of those people who be acting sus regularly, they could have some sort of agenda, right? So that's a lot coming out. But I did see the ship and I did see the moon. So we know the moon is about deeper feelings and secrets being revealed, which kind of feels a little towerish to me. The ship is the long journey we just talked about. And yeah, so this is about money. So there could be some sort of financial situation here that maybe they're contacting you about. Maybe, be careful, this person doesn't want to use you for your money. Because, maybe they could be trying to come back in and try to woo you, okay? And I'm not talking Witchy-Woo, I'm talking woo you back into the good graces. And then you find out like, oh, wait a minute, this motherfucker was just blowing smoke up my ass. He was trying to use me for some shit, okay? So protect your assets is what I'm hearing, okay? Protect your assets. Don't allow the tower to fall because you weren't paying attention or because you were letting this person pull one over on you, okay? So That was a really rough reading. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to assume that we're not going to want any eternal messages from this person. Actually, just kidding. I'm going to pull and see what the fuck they have to say. If they have anything to say. Okay. I want to reconcile with you. That might be how they lead. Okay? I just saw I'm speaking through songs, so they might try to entice you in that way or try to get back on, like, maybe, like I said, I'm just picturing someone trying to romance someone, right? And so I kind of feel underlying, it's like when someone tries to romance me, I think to myself, like, what the fuck do you want? Like, that's mean, but also, you know, when you think about the energy of being with someone and then not being with them, it's kind of like you end up seeing that person in a different way. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you, if my child's father ever had the audacity to try to get back together with me, I don't even think I would respond. You know what, y'all? Story time. So, for those of y'all dealing with a sus baby daddy, you know, mine, he is just, he's the type, all he cares about is sex. Okay, that's it. And he uses sex to woo. Okay, that's his thing. He thinks that by connecting physically, I just put my internet on. Um, so hopefully the connection's better from here on out. And if you didn't hear the side story and you would like the scope, then go ahead and message me because I will tell you. And I will tell you this dude is so shisty. So when I pick up on that energy in a reading, it's kind of like I said, protect your assets. Don't let this person scope on you. Don't let them try to make you feel like, oh, because we had a connection in the past, like you're just going to be butter in their hands. Set your boundaries. Make sure that you're not the one calling in the tower moments, okay? Because if this person has good intentions, you will feel it. And if not, you will definitely also feel it. So use your discernment always. But again, if you've already been through shit with them in the past, then I just kind of feel like you already know what to expect. Okay? So, lost you at Take Me Now. Oh, God. Yeah, no. No. So, yeah, if you didn't hear it, he tried this past Valentine's Day, he tried to send me some thigh-high stockings, okay? Because we used to be into some freaky shit. And he thought, like, by telling me, he was like, I'm sure you're probably with someone already by now, but he's like, if you wear these when you're with him, I hope you think of me. And I'm like, yo, really? 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 It's just one of those things where, like, every single one of them, they have their thing. They have the thing that they use to try to get back. They try to get back in the good graces. And let me just tell you, if that's the energy, if that energy is accurate, what I'm feeling here, then girl, you better stomp this bouquet into the grass. Because I see the fishes as also wealth and stability. So if that's what this person is coming for your wealth and stability, just remember, do not let anyone use you for the things that you've built. Okay? Heavens to Betsy, that was certainly an unexpected reading. So, oh, my candles are going out. So yeah, who's next? I'm gonna need to sage after that fucking reading, y'all. He better be bringing some wealth for them babies. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, some of these men out here, I just can't. I just cannot. See, some of these men out here, ... And then people are wondering why we're over here watching tarot readings about the man of our dreams because ain't nobody can compete. There's so much scuzz and scum out here we have to sift through just to get a decent fucking fella. It's ridiculous. So, next I'm going to do Miss Lady Soldier, and then I'm going to do, What the hell, man? Can I scroll up on these comments? Yes, I can. So the comments have to be visible for me to scroll up. So I said, Miss Lady Soldier. Hello, Miss Eleanor. Was it Crystal? I know I said somebody's name earlier. Cheryl. So I'm going to do Lady Soldier, Miss Cheryl. I'm going to do, I want to try to get all my bell peppers first. Love, please. Miss Josie, thank you for keeping tabs. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, I am trying to get through everybody. I definitely want to make sure that I get all my bell peppers. Those of y'all who are a part of my members only area. So yeah, we're gonna do a love reading for Miss Lady Soldier. Oh my god! I'm about to crack the deck in half. Why do I feel like this reading is about to be fucking explosive or some shit? My YouTube guardian angel is probably watching this live like, this bitch. My YouTube FBI agent. So let's see. We've got the Hermit. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So Virgo energy. And then more Earth energy. So I see this as, and this could be you or your person, right? But I see this as somebody ghosted you. Either that or they're just really keeping to themselves right now. But it's not because it's got anything to do with you. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles, we talked about you before being the seed, being the key, being the Ace of Pentacles, the coin, the offer, the thing, right? That's you. But I see this Hermit with its back turned. So I have a feeling that whoever your person is, either they're a fucking Virgo or they're just the type of person who is very quiet, reflective. They kind of keep to themselves. And they're doing it because they feel like it's the wise thing to do. They feel like it's smart for them to keep their energy to themselves. They feel like, for whatever reason, I think that this person feels like it's justified. So there's an opportunity here. There's a seed that can grow into something very promising and prosperous. But as you can see, we've got the hand coming out of the clouds holding it, right? So, you know, on some level, maybe this person feels like that is you, like you came out of the clouds and you were this like beautiful shining coin, this offer for them. And it's like, what the hell are they doing? What are they doing? You need to tell me, because I feel like this person is more focused on themselves right now. And the Hermit signifies someone doing so for spiritual growth purposes. So, you know, not necessarily doesn't have to be something bad, but you said he's a Capricorn, I'm a Taurus. Stay on Casper status. Yeah, so like, you know, Capricorn can be that way too. I mean, I personally am that way. I'm a Capricorn moon and I am such a freaking hermit. Like, coming on here and talking to you guys is nothing like how I act in front of people. And, you know, I used to be so outgoing and everything, but then when everything happened with the coronavirus and our whole entire society fucking changed and everything was online, I just morphed into this person who no longer gave any fucks about the outside world. And I was just like here in my kitchen, like right now. So, you know, whatever this person is doing, I feel like they're doing it because they feel like it's the smart thing to do right now for whatever fucking reason. And it's not that they don't see the opportunity for what it is. It's that they're busy going within right now, okay? They're busy dealing with themselves, which is a good thing. I mean, you want someone who is reflective. You want someone who is, you know, willing to look at themselves and work on self-growth and grow spiritually before starting something new with someone. So On some level, and look, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. I was going to say, on some level, this person has a lot of self-control, and we have the Emperor. So, this person could really be your divine masculine, okay? Someone who is learning the lessons of the world, learning how to master all of the elements. But I kind of feel like this person with the Ace of Pentacles here, maybe that's what they've been doing. It's like they've been reviewing the offer for a really fucking long time, is what I'm hearing. So, but again, I think they want to be sure. And look at that. We have the Judgment card on the bottom of the deck too. It's like they want to be really sure before they make a judgment call. And I think maybe Spirit's really been tooting that horn up their ass about it, because as you can see, their back is turned to the Pentacle, but the Emperor is on the other side. So, this could also be someone else coming in. But if you're thinking strictly about one person, then I think that this person's starting to realize that, like, the offer's been on the table for a really long time. They need to start taking control and making some decisions. Otherwise, the opportunity might pass them by. So, what does that say, Eleanor? I'll schedule a personal reading once I'm better. Okay. I love you. Your comment's going away, but I'll see it when it comes back up. So, okay, and then also I have this bad habit of looking at the bottom of the deck, but again, I think Spirit's like wanting me to see the next card. So, lots of changes that this person has to make, I think. And I think right now they might feel kind of overwhelmed in a sense, which is why they kind of go within, because maybe they have difficulty dealing with the outside world. This is exactly the feeling I was telling you about earlier. I don't like the outside world, because most people I meet in my area are absolute fucking shitbags. Like, so many people in my area are just not even worth even looking up and glancing at. Like, that is the energy that I'm dealing with and where I live. So, and maybe it's because, like I said, I've already found my person. I already know, like, who the person is that I want to be with. And so maybe everyone else just seems boring and disgusting to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, right? But I think this person is starting to discover their own power, rising up in their own masculine energy. So they could be very well just the type of person to do this, but maybe this energy of Mercury retrograde might start working in their favor. Maybe they might start seeing the offer for what it is and feel urged to take action on it, considering we've got the Judgment card here. So Judgment is also resurrection from the past. So if you've known this person a while, this could also be that energy of them coming back around, which could very well have been your wish. So hopefully that is the case. Okay, so excuse me. So we have the Stork, which I feel like is the birth of something new. We also have the Ace of Cups down here with the little baby in it. So cute. So, I kind of feel like maybe this person could be feeling a little bit of an urgency. And I love how we also have the Aries energy up here too, same as the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Same as the Emperor, okay? So I think maybe this person could kind of also be maybe feeling that, like, biological clock ticking in a sense. Maybe this could also be you. But overall, I don't know. I see this person, it's kind of like a motherly energy, but also masculine at the same time. It's like someone is caring for someone else. Maybe there are kids involved, I'm not sure, but I see this as a new beginning, obviously, in general terms. A new beginning, the birth of something new. So, let's see what else we have. Okay. And we have the stars. So this is also about making a wish, okay? I kind of feel like this person is also kind of wishing for the same things as you. I see this telescope here and this white cat, and these women kind of remind me of, like, the High Priestess Empress energy. I almost feel like that's what they've been looking for. You are who they've been looking for. We have both of these divine feminine images here in this card. And the white cat and the world looking out into the stars. It's kind of like this person has been manifesting you, and then you came along and they were like, what the fuck do I do? What else do we have from this deck? And look at that, the 10 of Wands. So on some level, you know, this has to do with some karmic cycles that need to end in their life with the scythe. Chiron being the wounded healer. It's the energy of someone ending karmic cycles to move forward into a new, happy, prosperous energy with the two butterflies here, two people completely transformed. So in a sense, maybe, you know, this could be, like I said, your divine masculine, someone who really needed to go within and learn the lessons of the world before they could actually accept the offer, before they were ready to actually be of this emperor energy for you. So if they're not doing that, Spirit is showing them that they're not fucking doing that, right? With the Judgment card. So smoke and mirrors once more. So maybe there's been a lot of confusion or illusion having to do with your connection. But like I said, I'm seeing like it's all an illusion. Okay, so when I hear all an illusion, I think of like separation. So if you feel like you're in separation from this person, I think Spirit wants you to know that it is just an illusion, right? If you feel connected to this person, whether or not you're with them, keep allowing yourself to develop that connection with this person on a 5D level and be open to their new wisdom, be open to their awakening, and let them figure things out in their own divine time. We also have the Fox. So I see the fox as someone kind of like snooping or sneaking or planning. So whether this is you or them, again, it's like that meddling energy. Don't allow any sort of energy where you feel like you have to strategize a way into this person's life. And maybe this person's trying to strategize a way into your life, trying to figure out a way to communicate with you. The overall message I'm getting is like, let this person become the emperor, so that they can actually offer you the coin, right? You want them to offer you the offer. So yeah, let's see what this person has to say. I'm probably going to have to take a break right after this reading. Okay, so actually, the mucus is migrating down. I'm sorry to be so gross, but it is true. Oh, I just looked up at the time, and it said 222, but I think it was 223. But that's what it looked like. So we have, it was you. It was always you. So kind of think like when this person met you, it's like they knew right away. And, you know, sometimes that's enough to kind of scare somebody into hermit mode. You know what I mean? You meet somebody and they're like, this ace, this everything. And it's like, well, what the fuck do I do with that? You know? I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Like, this person needed to grow. They needed to heal. They needed to do their own thing first. So, yes, I do need some hot tea, girl. I'm about to make some. I know we're being spiritually guided. Yeah. So like that looking up at the stars energy, it's like this person believes in the connection too. I don't want you to be with anyone else. So this is that person who doesn't want to be with you, but doesn't want to be with anyone else. Is that energy. Like, if you don't want me to be with anybody else, then why the fuck ain't you coming forward with that Ace of Pentacles? You know what I mean? So, and I have a gift for you, and maybe they will. Maybe they will. You know, maybe they've been holding on to something that they want to give you, but maybe they're just dealing with some shit right now. And, you know, I always say, like, be thankful for the separation, because you don't want to be with your person prematurely. You don't want to be with them in the energy where they're still holding on to karmic cycles and still doing stupid shit. You want to be with this person when they're in their divine masculine energy, right? So, and there's Linda again. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Exactly. So, whatever steps that might be, even if those steps are in silence, I feel like this person needs this time to really figure out who they are. And, you know, you don't want them coming to you and they don't know who the fuck they are. Then what are they going to do? They're going to depend on you. They're going to be codependent on you to be holding up the relationship because they still haven't found their substance. They still haven't looked within and channeled this wisdom. They haven't connected to source. So basically, I think what Spirit's saying is like this person knows this is a spiritually guided connection, but they are the ones that still have work to do here. So hopefully that resonated. I am going to take a short reprieve. Heat up some water. So you'll get to hear me crack-a-lacking around my kitchen here in just a second. So yeah, next I'm going to do Cheryl. And then we will go from there. If there are any bell peppers who still haven't received a reading, definitely drop your name down there for me, for you. Help me, help you. My mom used to say that to me all the time. Help me, help you. My mom's a Pisces. And you know what, I haven't looked at my mom's chart in forever, but she was a pill growing up, man. Pisces women, no offense to y'all, but Pisces women, I feel like I was destined to learn a lot through Pisces females. My karmic partner, I call her karmic partner, even though it wasn't ever sexual or romantic, but she was my friend for 14 years, And needless to say, she ain't a real friend. But anyways, so I will be right back. I'm going to put the music up a little bit louder, I think. Hopefully you don't get a peek at my cheeks and my booty shorts. Oh, y'all, that's another thing. Talking about Mercury retrograde and all that good stuff. You always want to hear from that one person and then you don't, and it's a little disappointing, but it's also kind of cosmically hilarious that you end up hearing from a whole bunch of people that you really don't want to hear from. My ex actually texted me happy birthday today, and I just kind of laughed because I've been over that for a long time. But, it's just one of those things, like I said earlier, like if someone's your ex and you already went through a bunch of shit with them, it's kind of hard not to see them in any other light than how you left things off, right? So, it is what it is. I'm not even going to tell you what went wrong between me and this guy. But, he made me feel kind of uncomfortable. And I'll leave it at that. I don't think he's a bad person or anything. But he just wasn't right for me. And anyways, so yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that he texted me. And I didn't say anything back yet. I don't know if I will. But yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to blow my nose really hard and hopefully come back a changed woman. She said mint tea, right? Or someone said something about mint. Where's my other tea? Minty Fresh. 3 mint. Oh, heavens. Oh, whatever this is, y'all, it feels inflamed. I do not take pain medication. I am about to. I'm about to take a shot of Jack Daniels right now. That's how painful this is. Okay. All the medications, all of the hot beverages, and my tea says, the essence of life is to communicate love. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm gonna put this over here so I don't knock it over with my elbows. Okay, let's read some of these comments. You're so welcome. I'm glad that it resonated with you. Honey and lemon in the tea. Girl, I don't even got no lemon right now. It's so bad, I know. Maybe I should take some extra vitamins or something. I don't know. Anyways. I keep, so little side personal story. So my 6-year-old son was, had a sore throat and a fever this past weekend. And I say this past weekend, but I mean like 5 days ago. And, you know, him being in school and everything, if he's going to miss school, I have to have a doctor's note. And so it was Monday, came around, and, you know, I couldn't send him to school because he wasn't feeling good, and I'm not going to ever be that parent. So yeah, my doctor recommended that we get him tested for COVID and for strep, which based on the symptoms, I assumed that he probably only had strep, and his COVID test came back negative. But, you know, I thought it was kind of ironic. And you know what? If you are gonna just go ahead for 1 second and accept me for the conspiracy theorist that I am, and, you know, kind of made me feel like my son was fine and his throat was feeling better, and then he got tested for COVID, and then all of a sudden he had all these other symptoms start popping up. Like, oh, was my air conditioner popping on? I was like, who the hell? So yeah, so now I'm worried. Like, even though his COVID test came back negative, it's like, why do we now have all of these random symptoms that we didn't have before? So I don't know. I guess some of you might know where I'm going with this, but overall, I feel really fucking bad and guilty for making him get tested for COVID. Whatever it is, hopefully it passes soon. And you know, I was saying too, like, people used to get sick all the fucking time before COVID happened, and I've had bronchitis before, and I've had all these different types of illnesses. So I don't want to give COVID like more power over other sicknesses, or like make it seem like it's something I should be terrified over, because overall, you know, we take care of ourselves and we do the best we can, obviously, to stay healthy. But also, like, if you're gonna get sick, you're gonna get sick, right? I mean, I wear masks everywhere. My son wears a mask all day long in school for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna happen eventually. So, anyways, I know I just ranted forever, and this is not me starting a debate about anything related to COVID. So, I'm not even gonna go there. But like I said, I'm hoping that we don't actually have COVID, even though he got tested and it came back negative. Anyways. This water isn't even that hot. I'm gonna go heat this up. And like, all I want to do is eat cheeseburgers and junk food right now, but can't even taste anything. I didn't even finish my cake pop. I couldn't even taste that shit. I know it's probably bad to put my stuff in the microwave, but unfortunately it is the fastest way. It's the only way. Okay, nice and hot. Oh yeah, that bitch is steaming. Okay, so who is next? Oh my god. I know. Okay, my dad is the worst. My dad is the 100%, 1000% conspiracy theorist. He's an Aquarius male. That should really honestly be enough said. But he told me, he was like, don't get him tested for COVID. He said they're giving people the virus with the COVID test. And I'm like, that's so. It's so something I don't want to believe, because I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe that it can be true that they're doing that. And, you know, I've heard so many stories about the vaccine making people even more sick. Y'all, my mom has been a nurse for over 2 decades, and she's about to lose her job in New York because she won't get the vaccine. Like, but then New York is talking about firing all these nurses and then bringing in the National Guard. And it's like, why? So you're going to bring in the National Guard to do nurses' jobs and doctors' jobs? That's crazy town. And you know what? The policy at her hospital is when they bring in these people, that they don't have to be vaccinated until June. And I'm like, so what's the urgency of all the nurses getting vaccinated right now when all of these vaccines are still like so new, you know? It's just so much. It's so much going on. It's just too much. It's too much. And that is exactly why I am a fucking hermit, like I talked about earlier. This is why I don't even like interacting with the outer world, because shit's just too fucking crazy right now. It's just too much. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to start my own society here in my kitchen and live here happily ever after. Oh my god, this tea is banging. So I did the mint and like a passion fruit green tea. I know that that's only probably half of the combinations and things that y'all told me to put in here, but it's all that I have at the moment. I need to make it to the store tomorrow and get some lemon. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I know, that's my mom was saying that too. Like, we worked in these units with people who had COVID for months and months, and now y'all are telling us like we're not good enough to stay here. We wore plastic hazmat suits and shit the whole time. Like, I'm willing to wear those things and do those things, but you're telling me I can't be here, and but yet you're letting people who have the vaccine walk around without masks on. Like, people think that because they got the vaccine that they're not spreading it still. It's just, it's like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't make any fucking, none of it makes any sense. That's why, like, I got into a 3-hour conversation with my dad when I was in New York in June, and it was just like every single corner and crevice of conspiracy theory that he could possibly have laid on me, he did. And it was very scary. And, you know, the unfortunate thing is that, you know, because of all of the fear mongering in the media, and all of the people who are trying to, it's like the people are gaslighting the people. The people are making the people, the people are making the people feel guilty for not doing it when, you know, everyone's body is different. Like, vaccines in general are not for everyone. And I firmly believe that. I feel like no matter what you believe, whether you want the vaccine, whether you believe in it hardcore, or whether you are totally against it, it should absolutely 100,000% be everyone's individual choice as to whether or not they're going to have some foreign substance put into their bodies. And, you know, I know I wasn't going to say it and talk about it, but, you know, a lot of people don't even know. They're not even aware of what's in the vaccine. There are aborted fetal cells in the vaccine. So you have all of these people who are, you know, pro-vaccine, but then they want to be against abortion. It's like it's conflicting views. It's like, what is right, what is wrong? No one can ever say what is fully right and fully wrong, because everyone is an individual and everyone has their right to their own opinions and should have total and complete body autonomy and be able to be in control of exactly whatever the fuck they want to do with their body, period. There's no one in this world that should ever be able to fucking dictate to anyone what they have to put in their body or what they have to do or anything of that nature. It's just, all of it's just so fucking sucky. So sadistic and twisted. It makes me sick, honestly. It fucking makes me sick thinking about it, talking about it. Oh gosh, so yeah, like, definitely sending you guys prayers, those of you who are dealing with these sort of decisions. And, you know, it's just one of those things, like, I've heard that a lot too, where people have been guilt tripped into getting it, or felt like if they didn't get it, they were going to lose their livelihood. Like, it just makes me so sad for humanity in general. God, like, I just want to, like, weep. You know, do you ever just wake up on some days, and again, maybe it's the Cancer moon, I'm a Cancer rising, but sometimes I, like, wake up and I just want to weep for humanity. Like, no specific reason, just want to fucking cry it out because things are so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. But anyways, so yeah, let's get back to the bell pepper list. Sorry about the crazy conversation switch up there, but, you know, oh, man, so much shit going on in this world. It's insane. Yes, praying for everyone in this world. It is fucking traumatizing. So that is why I have taken refuge here in my kitchen. Okay, so I think up next was Miss Cheryl. So Cheryl, where you at, girl? And would you like this reading to be? romantic. Oh my god, the tea is helping immensely. So sorry about all the sniffles and the coughs and things. But honestly, I was telling my mom's like, why don't you just take a rest? Why don't you just cancel your live? And why don't you just like not record for a while? And I'm like, what? I can't do that. I have too many people who are in line right now for private readings. I can't just go and say, I'm going to go live and then not go live. And I'm not dying. I'm not on my deathbed or anything. So anyways, so let's get on with it. So Miss Cheryl, I'm going to start pulling cards for you. Man, this deck is so brand new. It's very stiff, but it's so nice. I've really been wanting a new Rider-Waite deck that was different. These are definitely my colors, which speaking of colors, I think I'm going to put some more pink in my hair. I really enjoyed the pink. The pink and the purple were both my faves. My son asked me to color my hair green. I was like, listen, Cletus, I don't think that that is such a great idea, actually. Not today. Not today, son. All right, so Cheryl, where are you? Okay, so wait before the comments go away. So I've got Nicole. Nicole and I think that's it. Nicole and Cheryl, I think, were my last two bell peppers. And then I will get started on the next group of people. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure I took care of my members only people first. You'll catch me on the flippity flip low. All right, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I understand if y'all can't stay up that late. So, yeah, what time is it, by the way? 12:59. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to go on with Jessica. Okay, so yeah, I think I did find a way to keep them up. Hopefully they stay up. My candle. Yeah, you know what? These candles, you mean? I think I'm just gonna, you know what, that might not be a good idea because I'll probably burn my damn self and set this whole place on fire. So both of these need to be replaced. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna, actually, let me see if I can, it's not too hot. Okay, there. There we go. Improvisation. Okay. Better? Kind of, maybe? Alright, so let's see. Alright, so Miss Jessica, are you still there? Or excuse me, not Jessica. Where the hell am I getting Jessica from? I mean Nicole. 22-year-old son took the vax. Oh, he was fine. Yeah, okay, so Nicole. my friend who purchased these decks for me, she had COVID last year and she still can't taste anything. And so that's kind of like very scary to me because I'm not really ready to lose one of my senses. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly doing that is obviously better than dying or anything else serious happening. You know what I mean? But anyways, all right. So Nicole, tell me, what do we need to hear for Nicole? What do we need to hear for Nicole? And Cheryl, if you're still there, definitely comment and let me know so I can get your reading done. And then, like I said, I'll move into the next group of people. Jenny and Rajni and anyone else who would still like some cards pulled, just let me know. All right, so first of all, Nicole. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles, strong Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So we're moving past the page energy to someone who is more established, right? The Knight is someone who is ready to submit the final draft, but still working on things, still working out the kinks, okay? So I kind of feel like this person, whoever this is, whether this is you or someone else that you're interested in, they are moving slowly, but they're doing so because they really don't want to make any mistakes, right? Imagine what it would be like if you turned in your final draft, but you still needed to do some fine tuning. You still needed to edit some things. So I kind of see this person as like working their way up in the world, building their stability. Again, more of that making a name for themselves type energy. But someone stable, grounded, sure of what they want, and heading in the direction of their desired goal, okay? So you have to tell me if this is an actual person, if this is you. And then we also have the Seven of Wands, which is the warrior energy. So I see this as someone really standing up for themselves. This could also be a defensive energy. So if you feel like maybe you've been a little defensive recently, or this person has been towards you, I kind of just feel like the energy here is like whoever's here defending themselves, it's because there's a lot of energy coming at them and there's a need to stand up for what's right. Okay, this is also kind of like that hero energy, someone who is willing to defend someone else's honor or defend themselves, following their soul purpose and path. So if this is you, like I said, I think that you're doing a really good job of remaining stable and grounded. You're doing the right thing. You're on the right path. And it's like, no matter who wants to try to get in your way, I just don't really feel like you're letting anybody get in your way, period. Okay? I think that you've really made the decision. You know exactly what direction you're heading in, and you are wanting to build a stable life for yourself. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. Ooh, the sun. That's so promising. The sun is joy, happiness, fulfillment. This is a yes. So I think like if you're wishing for something in particular, the sun comes out to let you know like your wish has been granted. I think that this is also like very strong masculine energy. So, if you're dealing with someone who's being a dickhole to you, then I think this is Spirit's way of saying, like, you're going to rise anyway, okay? You're going to rise like the sun and fucking, illuminate the sky. You're going to be successful. This could also be you, like, making lots of money, coming into money. But I see this as good fortune and promising times ahead for a new beginning, okay? So that's a really great energy. Let's see, one more card. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get the 10 of Pentacles, which is also really great. So, obviously that's what the Nine of Pentacles is working towards. It's this happy everything ship. So whether you have someone specific in your life or not, I think that this goes to show that you're putting in the work to set yourself up for this behind the scenes. So maybe this is something you've been wanting to manifest, a really strong long-term partnership, an everything ship, family, legacy, money, okay? This is like wanting for nothing type energy, okay? So I do feel like that's what's coming for you, but you have to still always be willing to put in the work, right? So just remember, even though the knight knows what they want and they're steadily progressing in their journey, don't stop, okay? Don't stop doing the work. You got to keep going. So let's see what we have from the Lenormand. I need to get a sip of this tea while it's hot before I get all clogged up again. So we have the ring. Interesting. So the ring is a proposal. It's an offer. It's the everything coming your way. This is like spirit saying like it's on its way to you. And I love that it's being delivered by a bird. So maybe a little birdie is telling you this. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm the little birdie. Okay, what else? And the fish, more of that family, legacy, money. Okay, so this wealth is heading your way. Wealth, success, happiness. So you could potentially be meeting someone who makes the sun rise, essentially, right? Metaphorically. So would you like me to get an eternal message for you, or would you like me to get a general message? Also, I'm going to need to figure something out because I feel like my phone is about to die. And you know what? We might have to like change the angle on here or something. So forgive me as I work with this angle. And maybe if I put it over here. Sorry if you can see like my whole house right now. Let me move this away. And see if I can make this work. So you're going to see like a full frontal of my ass. Hold on. I might have to like, because I don't even know if this is going to reach. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, let's see. There, now you don't have to see me at all. Okay. So, maybe you will see me. All right, let's see if I can just twist it a little bit. Okay. That's not too bad. All right, so now I will just rearrange the cards so that you can see. And now my phone is plugged in. Damn, I should have just done this angle before. So, yeah. This is really promising. I love this. So now that, oh no, but I can't reach it now. Now I just have to wait for the comments to come up. Okay, there we go. Beautiful message. Thanks. Happy birthday. Sure. Woohoo. Okay, sure for the eternal message or sure for the general message? Hopefully my children don't come out of their room because you're going to see them right about here. Eternal. Okay. Interesting. So, so first I don't want to hide this connection anymore. So I don't know if you're actually connecting with someone already. This could be even a secret admirer. Someone maybe has been hiding feelings for you. I act happy, but I'm not. So whoever this person is, maybe they're kind of putting on a front. My nerves have been getting the best of me. So again, maybe this is like a secret admirer situation where, you know, maybe you wouldn't even expect this person, you know what I'm saying? But this person is also saying, I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. So maybe this is someone that you've affected that you're not really aware of at this point. Or again, maybe you are. I don't really know your personal situation, but overall, I mean, with the general energy coming out here, I feel like whatever this is, you can't go wrong. Like, this is kind of like the energy I saw before where the Six of Wands came out. It's kind of like that sun energy. When the sun comes out, it's like no matter what happens, no matter what like trials or tribulations you're facing, it's going to end up being what it is that you wanted in the end, right? It's going to end up being that 10 of Pentacles is what you're manifesting. So, interesting. Definitely let me know how that resonates with you. And like I said, we'll get with the next reading. You're welcome. So, Jesse, I'm going to do a few more readings here, and then I'm going to have to go because my head is pounding still, and I would like to take a nice long-ass bath. So, yeah. So, Jesse, what did you say that you wanted your reading to be about? Jesse, Josie, I'm going to do your reading for you on Instagram. Just because I already have an open conversation with you on there. I guess my music was done playing. Let me go ahead and put that back home. So yeah, I will pull some cards for you in our direct message chat. So Jesse, just remind me of what your question was as I find a good track. Hopefully y'all get to hear the nice commercial. Okay. All right. Okay, so where did she go? Is Jessie still here? Jenny, why the hell can't I fucking see right? Okay, so first of all, I'm really sorry if I got your name wrong. I'm across the table and I feel like the words are just so tiny. Okay, Jenny. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Jenny, please tell me what it is that you were inquiring about. If you can tell me about Steven, Aquarius man. Listen, any Aquarius man. He must be a handful. Aquarius men are handfuls. They're detached yet so emotional. All right, what's going on with Steven? The Hanged Man, Lord. And we have the Five of Swords. What else? So, and we also have the Wounded Warrior. Interesting. All right, so let's talk about Steven for a minute. So with the Hanged Man, I see this as someone who is, sometimes I see this as someone kind of standing in their own way, particularly because it comes up next to the Five of Swords. Um, you know, the hangman can signify someone who is stuck or who feels like they're stuck. But as you can see, Spirit has hung this person from their ankles so that they can see things from a different point of view. So the hanged man is also representative of someone seeing things in a new light, awakening to something, and this could be messages from Spirit. This person could also be seeing you in a different way and seeing you in a new light. But with the Five of Swords next to it, again, this is like that shooting yourself in the foot energy, or like doing whatever the fuck it takes to win at all costs. I think this person might have a problem with, maybe they're very argumentative. Aquaman, I swear, it's like, it's like, I love a healthy debate, but damn, like, I just feel like this person they could be like the type that's like kind of a one-upper, or they have to be right. Because I see this Five of Swords as someone who is like, it's like someone using their words as a weapon, is what I just heard. Oh my God. You know what? If you watch my channel, I don't think I've ever used that phrase to describe the Five of Swords. So does this person use their words as a weapon? It's like, do they say things to get what they want? Like, why do I feel like this person, this person is petty, is what I'm hearing. They're petty, and it's like they want to argue about everything. And maybe this could be their past energy, okay? Maybe this is something that they're learning from, which is why the Hangman comes up next to it, right? And then we also have the Wounded Warrior. So to kind of cap off on that entire message, maybe this person's been through a lot of shit, and that's why they're like this. Maybe they feel like they have to constantly be right, or constantly be in the know, or always trying to argue to get their point across, because maybe they have had to really defend themselves in the past. The Wounded Warrior is someone who, not like the Seven of Wands who's defending things and blah, blah, blah. This is someone who feels the need to be guarded. So maybe they do this because they're trying to guard their emotion. You know what? Fuck it. I think we're talking about all Aquarius men here, because I feel like most Aquarius men are so fucking deep and so emotional, but then at the same time, they have this huge wall up, and it's so impossible to penetrate. It's like you really have to be someone that they trust 100,000% if they're going to even look over the top of the wall, like Wilson from the fucking whatever that show is, Home Improvement, right? So I think maybe they could be starting to see their behavioral patterns and understanding that the reason they've had the wall up this whole time is because of them fucking selves, okay? I think that they want to persevere, they want to move things forward, but they're so busy like defending themselves and putting up their walls that it's impossible for them to connect. And I think that Spirit's really showing them that right now. Like, they're saying, hey dude, like, you're stuck where you're at because of you, and you need to change the way that you communicate with people. You need to change the way that you view the world. And yeah, maybe you've been through some tough shit before, but how are you ever going to find love? How are you ever going to find anything real if you're busy in this mode? Okay, looking over your shoulder constantly, waiting to get screwed over, ready to chomp at the bit at anybody who's ready to debate or argue. This is a very specific reading, obviously, because there have been a lot of things that have come up for this energy here that I don't think I've ever actually even said. It's not usually how I view this card either. So very interesting energy coming out for this person. Also, let's get some, whatever the hell these are called, mystical Lenormand. What's the word on old Stephen? Is it Stephen or Stefan? Yeah, look at that. These clouds want to come up a lot tonight, y'all. Charmaine, The party is still on. Hey, girl. Oh, I'm so glad that you were able to make it. Yes, I've been on for like, hold on, 3 hours and 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to cut it off at 4 hours if YouTube doesn't cut it off before me. But so yeah, look at this. So we've got like the lover's energy here with the heart on fire. It's those deep emotions that the Aquarian men love to hide, right? That's what's really on the inside. Okay? It's this flaming fucking heart. They're flaming, okay? Their heart is flaming. So I see this as, you know, that energy of it's like they know, and it's like this Adam and Eve type scene. It's like they know that this was something that is like that they want this connection. But I think with the clouds here, they could just be really confused. Okay, they could just be still living under some sort of delusion or illusion that, like I said, there's someone out to get them, which is why they constantly need to be ready for battle. Okay, ready to spit fire from their tongue. You know, I look at this monkey and the parrot, you know, two very intelligent animals. And Aquarian males and females are very intelligent, intellectual types. Okay, so, you know, I kind of feel like this person is like a wordsmith. Okay, this person loves words. They can probably talk circles around you. With the two owls here and the number 12, just reminded me of like the 12th house of transformation and rebirth. And the two owls signify like two wise individuals. So, you know, and Aquarians are very wise. And, you know, on some level, I guess they're justified because they are super fucking smart. So the problem is, though, is that sometimes they're too smart for their own fucking good. Okay. And it's like you're so smart that you're fucking stupid. But I also see this as like communication. Okay, so these two owls are sitting here. Obviously, they can't talk to one another, but they're clearly communicating about something. And these little red stripes, they kind of remind me of those little like red exclamation points from the emojis. So, you know, I kind of feel like this person does want to communicate with you about their newfound vision, seeing things in a new light, pulling the clouds away, understanding that like what's really in their heart is more important than, you know, winning every battle or winning every debate. And you know what, also we have the mice under here, so let's talk more about sabotage. So whether, you know, there's someone in this person's life that has sabotaged them in the past, this person could have had people talk shit about them or just in general try to make things difficult for them. See the mice as like, you know, a group of people gossiping or meddling, okay? But, you know, again, just in general talking about sabotage, this person is definitely doing that to themselves for sure. I think all of this is self-inflicted. So let's get some eternal messages for this person. What does their higher self want you to know? Okay, so I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons, ... So what comes after the ... it's probably just because, like, this is just how I am. So they're not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. They're just, this is just the way they are, okay? I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. So look at this flaming heart. Like I said, I kind of feel like this person wants to communicate with you. But the problem is like, I think they just have their own head up their ass so far at this point that they could have just, like I said, put themselves in a situation where now they're like, they're just this way. Like, this is just how they are. So we also know too, like, not only just Aquarian men, but all men in general, like, once you are who you are, it's hard to kind of like change the core of who you are, you know, based on societal things and how you were raised and who you are as a person. Like, once you're set in your ways, oftentimes you're set in your fucking ways. And the older you get, the harder it is to change that and to tweak it and make it better, because some people are just fucking stubborn. And, you know, I think that's Steven. He might just be really stubborn. But I do think it's funny that we have I love you at the bottom of the deck, kind of coinciding with that flaming heart, you know. On the exterior, they might seem like an ass, But on the inside, I think that this person has very deep feelings. They might just not know how to communicate that without seeming very blunt or rude, which again is very typical for Aquarian males. So hopefully that resonated with you. Charmaine, if you are still here, I definitely want to give you a reading. So yes, thank you guys so much for sticking with me. It's been so long. And hopefully, you know, even if they're not your specific message, even if I didn't say, hey, I'm going to pull cards for you, hopefully you guys are listening to the other messages and finding some sort of clarity or truth or advice or some sort of sign or synchronicity within other people's readings. Because, you know, just like the general readings I post on YouTube, obviously the messages that you hear, the messages that you are present for, you just kind of have to assume that you are meant to find them for some reason. Okay, maybe you don't know the reason today, but who knows, maybe a month from now you may think back to this and be like, oh wow, you know, I remember hearing something about this, and you know, who knows, that could be like a divine warning or advice for you in advance. So anyways, so Charmaine, I'm going to pull cards for you, and then hopefully that resonated with you, Miss Jenny. And you're so welcome, Josie. And like I said, I don't ever go live anymore, and I used to really enjoy it. Those of you who have connected with me on Facebook Lives, if you like witchy groups and memes and things like that, definitely join Messy Awakening, Tarot, and what the fuck is it called? Tarot and Tea or some shit. Hold on, Messy Awakening, Tarot. You know what? Just follow me on Facebook and message me somewhere, and I'll get you the link. I will send you directly there. But it's basically a Facebook group, and you know what? I wish I could do two things at once. I would look on here to double check. Tarot and tea. Pull the tea. So, oh god, my tea's probably fucking cold by now. Damn it. It's warm. It's lukewarm. All right, so Charmaine, I am going to do a reading for you, my dear, and I'm going to just see what comes out. And yes, and we shall see, like I said. So, who else do we have here too? Rajni. Rajni, you are next right after Charmaine. Oh, you're leaving. Damn it. Rajni, will you please send me a private message? Because I definitely wanted to pull some cards for you. I'm sorry that it took so damn long. And yeah, like I said, anyone else on here who didn't get a reading, who would really like some guidance, I would love to pull a few cards for you. If I do not get to you tonight, definitely hit me up in the DMs. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm even on Twitter, which spiritual Twitter is like a whole nother damn universe. So I kind of just lurk in the shadows and see what other people are saying. I very rarely post on Twitter because I feel like the spiritual community on Twitter is so cutthroat, and I just like to like stuff and kind of stay quiet. But yeah, Rajni, definitely get with me, and we will get you a reading. I feel like there were other people too, like other people on the chat. So I hope that y'all are sending me emails and messages. And like I said, I'm going to go through the live chat after I post this video and just kind of try to skim through and see once it is posted. Cal Mendez, hold on. Cal Mendez. Okay. All right. So Charmaine, Nicole S. I'm in that group. That's how I found you. Oh, yes. Me and Misty love to go live, but she and I have been so freaking busy. And you know what? She and I are actually going to collaborate on a Halloween giveaway. So hopefully, maybe I'll just start going live more often. Obviously, I don't know that I'll be able to make it a full 4 hours every time I go live, but I mean, at least for an hour or so. Um, just to kind of hang and chill with you guys. And, for those of you who are members only, I still need to fiddle around with my laptop. I have a Chromebook, which, some of you probably know is very limited as to what I can actually do on a Chromebook, but I'm still kind of learning and looking into it. I need to figure out a way and see if there's a possibility that I can go live within the members only area. But either way, definitely find a way to be more present live. And I I was thinking about maybe doing like at least one Twin Flame Soul Connection reading live a month, but again, it's so draining. It's a lot, and once you get commenting and once you get started with the group and the energy, it's kind of hard to like pull away from it. So anyways, let's see what else we have for Miss Charmaine. We've got the Ace of Wands. Power, creation, inspiration, magic, the dick stick. So, this could be sexual energy, passionate energy, creative energy. We have strength too. What else do we have for Miss Charmaine? And the Eight of Wands. Interesting. So I kind of feel like someone has a very strong sexual attraction towards you and they're wanting to communicate. Okay. This is really passionate energy, movement. Eight of Wands is love at first sight. Strength, we know, is strong Leo energy, confidence, willpower, making things happen. But also, this is the energy of tempering oneself, holding back one's desires. So, I kind of feel like whoever this is definitely horny, baby. And they definitely want to connect with you physically, but maybe they've been kind of holding back that energy, trying to be strong. But I feel like when this person does communicate with you, it's going to be something along the lines of like when they met you, it was love at first sight. Lots of passionate energy going back and forth. This is being struck right in the bootay with Cupid's arrow. So let's get one more card. And you know what? Oh, Rajni, thank you so much for the donation. Email me. Yes, absolutely. And I wish these damn freaking comments would stay up. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, look at this energy for Charmaine. Like, whoever the fuck this is, they want your ass, okay? And probably way more. And so also we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. So, this is divine justice, karmic justice. Kind of feel like, maybe Libra season obviously is going to be kind of relevant for you. Maybe you're waiting on someone to, tie up some legal issues in order to do these things. So again, I am not 100,000% sure of every single person's situation. I kind of feel like this is exactly what you've been waiting for, though. You've been waiting on divine justice in this situation with this person. You could be physically waiting for them to get separated or leave someone else. Sign the motherfucking divorce papers. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy. It's like I think that the divine is definitely supporting you though too, because I see the justice energy as like divine justice, divine karmic justice coming into play. So whatever this is, I feel like everything that you want is going to be brought into balance and there's going to be major clarity and truth. So maybe that's exactly it. Maybe you've just been waiting on this person to be honest with you about how they feel with you, what they want to do, how they want to move things forward. And, you know, like I said, the Eight of Wands is a really fast moving energy. So kind of feel like when they do that, it's going to be like a whirlwind, okay? So very interesting energy. And you know what? I'm going to pull one more card. And I did not just see the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So I said I was going to pull another card, but I happened to see the Lovers. So more of this meant to be energy, divine intervention, divinely guided love. Someone who is, you know, twin flame soulmate material. This is also Gemini energy, the need to make a choice. So maybe this person really did need to choose between you and someone else, okay? And I am going to get that one more card for you, Miss Charmaine. Ace of Cups. Yeah, and what did I say earlier? All in the name of love, right? All in the name of love. So if your person had a choice to make, I think Spirit's telling you that they're going to choose love. Love is going to win and conquer over all. Damn, that flame is fucking hot. What did I say? I was going to burn my shit down. So, very interesting energy. Holy shit, Charmaine. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Like I said, maybe you really have been waiting on this to happen. This would be divine justice for you. For this person to maybe walk away from the shit that they know is not love and move towards that Two of Cups union. So really powerful reading, man. Let's see what we have from Lenormand. Okay, so we have the cross. I'm hearing cross to bear. And we have these two crows here, which when you see two crows, I'm pretty sure I've looked this up before. Two crows is like not a good sign. It's like, I think Two of Swords. When I think crows, I think swords. So maybe this person has also been in decision for a little while. And when I see the cross, I think, you know, maybe this is some sort of religious thing. You know, maybe this person was, kind of being held down by their religion or their religious beliefs. This could have to do with differences between you and this person. But also notice we're in a cemetery, okay? This isn't just a cross. It's a fucking gravestone, okay? It's a gravestone. So on some level, something is coming to an end to make room for something to begin. Okay, that Ace of Cups. And wow, holy fucking shit. This has been probably one of my favorite readings, actually. Look at this. We have the letter. The letter. And it's a fucking love letter. Okay? A dove is carrying in the letter. And yo, okay, so you know what else is kind of funny to me? I see new things in these cards every single time. So I love how the image over here and the paint or the picture, see this picture over here? Looks a little bit divine feminine-ish, right? So I kind of feel like this person's been waiting a long time to tell you how they feel. Maybe you've been like metaphorically waiting for a letter from this person. And this shit's gonna come to you by pigeon. That's why it's taking so long, okay? They sent a bird a really long time ago. This bird got sidetracked, okay? Don't blame this person, blame the bird, all right? So what else do we have from this deck? Okay, and we have the clover, so more of that energy. Look, and these little flowers are singing, you can learn a lot of things from the flowers. So I think that there's maybe some divine support here, some spirit guides, spirit animals. Look, we have ladybugs, this is the clover. This is luck and fortune, okay, Jupiter energy. So I kind of feel like this was destined, okay, that you were destined to have this luck, this good fortune. It's almost like things are really starting to come into fruition. And again, I think Libra season is going to be really relevant for you. With the ship on the bottom of the deck, we talked about the long ass journey, the twin flamesy poo journey, getting on that ship and not knowing where the hell you were going, and then realizing, 30 miles out to sea, like, okay, well, I'm out here now. And then Spirit's like, okay, now it's time for you to do the work. you know? So it's one of those feelings. We have the whale kind of sinisterly laughing down here. It's like, you know, who's the joke on, right? And sometimes maybe it might feel like some cosmic joke because of the intricacy of the situation between you and this person, but I feel like both of you just really are hot for one another, and it's maybe taken a lot of your energy to hold back from this person and vice versa. But ultimately, you know, what we said earlier, you can't change what's meant to be. So just like, you know, free will and destiny walk a fine line together, there are things that are meant to happen, and then there are things that we are meant to make happen. So look at that. We have I know more than you think. So I kind of feel like this person, whether or not you've been in communication with them or not, I kind of feel like you both are on the same page. You might not realize that. Um, oh, they've been fucking astral projecting to your ass. So if you've been like having dreams about them, or you feel them randomly, you know, astral projection can happen in many different ways, but what I've experienced is what it feels basically uh you're a fucking puppet. Like someone comes up behind you and they fucking stick their hand up your ass and they're like, "Oh, here I am. I'm in you now. I'm with you." And so this person wants to be with you. They want to be around you. They're astral projecting to you. They're trying to get in your energy. You might feel really cold shivers all of a sudden, or you might get really stiff neck, or you might feel like extra hot, or overly emotional for no reason. Those are all signs that your person is astral projecting to you. Okay. I've thought about having a family with you. So they're also thinking about the future. They don't just want to do it, they want to make the baby from it. They want to have a family. They want it to be real. Wow, some people don't want to see us together, but I don't care. So, you know, whatever this cemetery is, I think that maybe there are some stank energies that are trying to keep y'all apart. But I don't think that this person gives a shit anymore, if they ever did. And again, with that cross, it could have just been them like keeping up appearances for religion's sake, or knowing that that's what their family wants them to do, whatever the fucking bullshit reasons are that these people have these days. I don't even know, but it pisses me off. People need to stop letting reasons stop them from this true love, right? You influence me in ways no one ever has. So, whew. And you really are the best thing that's ever happened to me. So this person knows, you know, you came into their life, you transformed them. It was very obvious. I see the Ace of Wands as like that lightning crack, right? That moment where everything is made fucking clear, and it's like lightning strikes you. It's that strong energy. So I really hope that this is gonna happen for you, because I feel like it is. I mean, all these cards are basically saying, you know, something is coming to an end so that something new can happen with the letter. I mean, all these things that just came out was just too specific to not be true, right? So I think first, like I said, this person's main objective is to finally walk away from the shit that they know isn't love. Okay, more of that energy. And if you probably saw the pick a card that I did in the members only area. If you haven't, this is something I talked about with the Five of Cups. Walking away from what wasn't so that you can move towards what is. So you can be open to receiving what is meant for you. Oh, my ear just popped and it was painful. Hopefully I'm not getting an ear infection. That would be kind of tragic. So anyways, I hope that this resonated with you. I'm not texting him, but I'm positive he has a lot of those. Yeah, and you can feel that energy. You know when that energy is real. You know when you can feel it. And, you know, for whatever reason, like I said, this person has been holding themselves back from you in the past. I think it's one of those things. It's one of my favorite readers, Erica Elmitz. She calls it like the water faucet idea, like the water faucet that's been off, but then you turn it on and all the water comes rushing out at once. It's like this person, when they communicate with you, they're not going to be able to hold back anything. They're going to be really just, it's going to move really fast. So very interesting. Hopefully that resonated with you. And y'all, it has been 3 hours and 35 minutes since I've been on here with you. I'm going to just do like 2 more readings. So if you need a reading and you're still here, comment below. Miss Linda is back. You're so welcome, honey. I love you. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all being here, honestly. Like, it means a lot to me. You know, no, even if I wasn't sick, there's probably no way I would have even gone out for my birthday or done anything special for my birthday. So this is special to me. I like hanging out with you guys. And of course, you know, like I said, if you are a member of my members only area, I love connecting with you guys on a more intimate level in general. And I like, you know, I like doing the structured readings and, you know, putting it out there formally for YouTube. But this is like kind of just who I am. I'm pretty chill, and I do like to let loose in that members only area. So like I said, if you guys want to have more of this type of content, definitely join. Bye, Miss Nicole. Oh, I love you guys too. Thank you. Look for the throat. Oh, there goes my refrigerator with its antics. It didn't already have 500 ice cubes in there. It needed to make the next tray. Throat coat. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go to the store tomorrow. I have a lot to do tomorrow. But I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and go grocery shopping for some lemons, some throat coat, some other various things, you know. And it's not that I can't taste anything, it's that it's hard to enjoy something when you're all stuffed up. And even though I haven't lost anything, like I can still taste, especially like if I blow my nose really hard and then I eat something right after. But like, honestly, maybe this is Spirit's way of telling me that I need to stop doing this. But it's like, sometimes you ever just feel like getting a bag of pretzels or chips or something and just watching your show and just eating and enjoying yourself, stuffing your fucking face with snacks. Like, that's what I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to eat some chocolate. I wanted to have some Doritos, scarf some chips. What I really, really want is like a fat ass cheeseburger right now. And I'm saying that because the last thing I ate was earlier this afternoon, where I was still like able to have a grip over my nose area. But I ate Thai food and I wanted them to make it spicy because I thought it was gonna like help me, and I asked for it spicy and they didn't make it spicy. They just made it regular, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe the spice would have been too much. I don't know, but I like spicy shit, so I thought maybe that would work. And just like snort some fucking cayenne pepper or some shit. Anyways, I love you guys. Is there anybody else that was looking for a reading? If so, I will pull some cards for you before I head off. Or if you guys are like tired of shit like me and you were on this live and you were this damn refrigerator. I love you guys. Those y'all that are leaving. Yeah, I think I'm going to head out because I'm not seeing anyone else commenting needing a reading. And those people who I spoke to, I already told them to hit me up if they had to leave. Hopefully I have some emails or anything from them. But y'all, I really, really appreciate y'all, all of your donations and just hanging out with me has been really great. And like I said, I definitely would like to do this again in the future. So once I get my health back and get through some chunks, like I said, stay tuned. I will be doing y'all's intimate extended bonus readings. Probably starting, I'm going to try to recover over the next couple of days, but they should be out next week. So, again, I will check and see. Actually, you know what? Let me check my other device and see. Let me go to my playlist really fast. Ugh, dang it, this phone is such a piece of crap. That's why I had to get a new phone. I don't even know why I thought I was going to be able to use this thing. Here we go. I cannot use it without this little stylus. It's so annoying. All right, so playlist, let's take a look. So the winners, if anyone is still watching, the winners are Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, and Libra. So if you are one of those four, look forward to your intimate extended. Watch my mail. Did you send me something? Oh, you're so freaking sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, I am going to go take a bath. So yeah, if you're one of those four signs, I'm surprised Scorpio didn't make it this time, but then again, it is Libra season, so let Libras get their extra bonus reading. And then, of course, I will be doing your intimate extended twin flame soul connection reading and an extended version of that for the spicy bell peppers that I love so much. So, anyways. I love you guys so very much. It was such a pleasure hanging with you. Thank you for sticking with me and for celebrating my birthday with me. It means so freaking much. Wait a minute, who just joined? Pella, how are you? Hey, girly girl, you just missed me. I was about to get off, but send me a private message or an email. I don't mind pulling some cards for you too. So yeah, anyways, guys, I love you so very freaking much. And I will be seeing you again really soon. Bye.